Okay, I'm recording. I don't know, might check, but I'm hoping things will sound
there. So
yeah, you might
There's
there.
no camera.
No, because we have intro pictures for the intro. Because
There's intro.
Because the intro when we're talking, catching up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So what I want to do this session at the beginning, because you're going to that temple towards the north, I'm going to sort of not fast track, but speed that hex crawl aspect up. I think we've got the gist of how it all works. So I'm going to assume we're going to travel at a normal pace, unless you tell me otherwise in this.
Yeah.
So we're going to head. I've filled in your map, and I'll sort of do that one. So you're just by a river, the end of a river where it goes into the ocean at the top here, and
That's
you cross
the stone
over it.
circle we went to.
And
That's the plateau, and that's the temple we need to go to.
here are some cards, as I've remembered. Here's your Sabertooth card. Just so you get it. Here is your Ring of Cali card, and with a monster card for the invisible stalker that it can summon.
Yeah.
So we've got that. It's basically a ring of air elemental, which can do air elemental stuff. Probably better not to use that until you fight an air elemental. But the invisible stalker might be useful for you. And so the news was we did hear that one of our players, Liam, might come back, so we might pause midway through. But for now, I'm just going to crack on. So you are heading towards you. So last time you had met a party of Rakasta who you offered help find their temple from in exchange for a Sabertooth title, which you've got.
So helpful.
Yep. And they said to look for stone circles, and they're like waypoints that will ultimately lead you to a temple. But while you were doing that, you found one, and then you had an encounter with a friendly stone giant called Garfunkel. Hang on, I got his name. Garlcool. And he said there is a temple. He wasn't too sure if there's a Rakasta one. It's like to the northwest, and off he goes. So what I've done yesterday, so I was playing ahead, I've rolled. It's going to take roughly 2 days to get to travel. You're travelling west. Worked out, it's going to take 2 days to get to a certain point. So I've pre-rolled for random encounters and things like that, so we don't have to. But I don't know if you want to just quickly roll for do a bit of foraging because your water's running low.
Yeah.
You don't want to get dysentery. So.
Oh, that sort of hit the side and rolled back. Is that right?
It's fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's not cold, it's fine.
Successful.
30-20.
I do. I've got 19.
Yeah, that's it. So if you're searching for food or water, let me know, because I can roll 1d6 plus your wisdom score. Dirty 20?
Mm-hmm.
No, 19.
19. You got a dirty 20,
Yeah.
so it's up to you guys, not natural. Okay, so no one's found anything special yet. So yeah, just roll 1d6, add your wisdom modifier, and that's how much either food or water you find, and that should keep you going.
Yeah, okay. 6 plus 3.
So do you want to have that as water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We carry half the planet's water supply on us at any one time.
Yeah. Well, you buy a river, that's what I thought we'd do.
Well, today, because we've been really lucky with rocks and I haven't no
I
front.
rolled a 1, but
Yeah,
luckily I'm +4, so 5.
5, yeah, that'll get you going for the next couple of weeks, kind of thing, or next week. So we're going to do 2 days. That's a pre-rolled. If you pass me your map, Charlie, I shall issue
Okay.
8 barrels of water and that's strapped around the dragon. This is sorry, it's not what I signed up for.
So, my map roll. Wait, I've done my map roll. No, I haven't. Go here and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's where we're going to end up. So now one's there. Okay, so you've done 2 days worth of travel. The first 2 days it was really uneventful. There was nothing. Second day, pretty much the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to be a bit moody, so I don't want to have the map back. I'm going to put the river in that you're going to come across, the lake. Okay, so just so you know, you're in this square here of mountainous terrain, and I've just realised I should be doing this with the sound on, shouldn't I? Really? Okay.
Just got it working.
Yeah, I want to push buttons now. And so it's going to be the end of the second day. It's night time. We're in the mountains.
Interesting byproduct.
Okay, and I've got to fix that bug apparently. Oh, camera?
There you go.
There it is. Cool. Cool to see me in it as well. So yeah, we are in night time, and just you set watches as usual, which you have been doing, and I'll have it in your watch, Rob. All of a sudden you hear monstrous footsteps coming towards you again. Boom, boom, boom. And out of the mountain things comes Strolls. Garkle, and no word of a lie, I rolled this yesterday. This is actually how it come up. I was like, I didn't want any random results, I wanted to just get here. And I rolled one on the last
Right.
night. I was like, oh god. Rolled to see what it was, and it's the stone giant again. It's like, score! Okay.
He's just going round in circles.
Yep. And he comes out and goes, oh, hello, I'm glad I caught up with you. I forgot to mention that the temple is on an island on the lake that you'll see just to your east if you carry on going for another few miles. Follow that round on the west coast. I'm glad I said this, I've got to mention this last week.
Hence the disclaimer. So.
Follow it. Yeah, this was not fudge. This was just serendipity. Follow it round on the west bank, and there's a boat on just away from the west bank. I don't know who it belongs to, but it's been there for a while. Anyway, I'm off to talk to the rocks. And
Lovely, thank you.
off he stomps.
He walks off. I just go, you ever consider being a tour guide?
You just hear him go, mountain tours are us.
Well, you, I'm assuming it's not a group.
And let's have the next day. That was brilliant. So that was great. So I can get exactly what I wanted to be really quickly at the start of this. So you carry on going west during the morning, and you soon get to more hilly territory. And by the afternoon, the territory goes right down to lowlands, and it becomes wetlands. So I don't know why I did this, and so we are now daytime in the wetlands. And it is not long before you come to the riverbank itself. And this is a set encounter, so I can set this up. If you can just put your models on this right here for me.
Okay. These still feel a bit wet, don't they?
Well, wetland. It's authentic.
It's swampy. Wow.
The asterisks today is train moving sounds.
There we are. Okay, so let me turn to the page. Have I put the note up? Put the note on the yeah. So you're on the river edge there now,
Okay.
and well, It's been too lost.
So well.
I would. And then something. Drop the full. Come on. 22? I actually totally lost the number. This comes from.
This is the place of confusion.
Yeah, I've had this all planned up. No.
Meanwhile,
Cat. Talk amongst
we
yourselves.
need a dedicated cat cam.
I should actually build one. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. So, you come across a sluggish, muddy bank of a river, and what you see there is a herd of, and I can identify this with 44, 19 Dimetrodons, sunning themselves on several large rocks in. Yeah, let's get the Dimetrodons on there.
Oh yeah, this is the one we killed last time, wasn't it?
Well, a lot of persuasion. I'm calling it.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So
Can they
yeah,
swim?
I got there.
we've got that. So yeah,
Yeah.
numerous nests of rocks occur along the banks. One prominently, and it's going to be in this one
There
here,
is no again. I was thinking.
displaying a gold idol about 8 inches tall. If I can go to a bit to, and it's sort of from your distance, it sort of looks like a squid-headed thing, like the statues you've seen before, that in the jungle right a few weeks back, like a squid head thing, kind of like that, but 8 inches tall, made out of the purest gold you've ever seen. It's really obviously visible in this bright sunny day, and at the moment the herd is ignoring you.
Well, any bright ideas?
I don't know, some sort of distraction. Try and, I don't know, if we need to get to that idol, do we need the idol?
Can we transport it? No question.
Oh, actually, I should. I'm on the wrong soundboard. I want to get you to a river edge.
How heavy is the idol?
We have no idea until you inspect it.
8 inches, yeah, gold. So
Oh, it's not massive.
no, it's not that big.
Right.
It's not that big. It's think Raiders of the
Yeah,
Lost
yeah,
Ark,
yeah, that's why I had in my
but
head.
squid
I
face,
said
yeah, sitting right there, really bright and shiny.
Okay.
How far away, roughly, from where our current position?
Those squares are exactly it. That's quite an accurate board. So that's 6 inches there, and then each square's an inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 inches from there to there. So that's 12 times 5. Huge, huge number.
Fair bit. How old does Draco follow instructions?
Very well. He's a very well trained dragon.
So I feel like this is almost a cheat. But so,
What, you want Draco to fly over there and
what's the bloody odds? It could be that simple.
grab the idol and come back?
Yeah. It seems a bit like cheap, but
Um,
it's the most logical first attempt.
you could.
These are herbivores, aren't they? Not exactly going to.
These are meat eaters.
Are they?
These are the ones that
Oh, I've got myself confused.
Yankosaurus, yeah, these are the ones that ate that guy that you then incinerate.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really want Draco either. How big is Draco compared to these?
I don't think anything I can either. He is bigger than them, so I'd say that's pretty much the scale. I need to know my cameras to work. Yeah, so Draco's to scale to you, and they're to scale to him, so go about that.
Right. I've sort of got a method in my head, but intrigued to see if you want to try that first and see if it goes pear
Well, I can send Draco over to see if he can pick the idol up, and if he gets into trouble, I can use my action so he can fire breathe on him.
Hey, see, now you're thinking outside the box of the action to that dragon.
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to go up closer so I can go
Yeah, put yourself in your position you want.
in the first place. Being here is not doing me any favours whatsoever. And might as well take advantage of the movement while we're out of initiative.
That's it, get yourself into position while there's...
Okay, Newt's going to go with Draco, and he's going, while he's hovering, he's going to hover around.
So you're actually going for the statue?
Yeah.
You're Indiana Jones, okay?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the bonus is we're not going to be on the ground when it leaves the plinth. This lot might be in trouble. We technically shouldn't be unless they've got anti-aircraft somehow.
Because Draco and Newt are not going to touch the ground. So Newt is going to cast. He's going over there.
Newt's essentially a turret for Draco now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a poison mist turret thing.
Okay, they're going to fly over together.
Okay.
Newt is going to create a distraction by casting dancing lights.
Okay.
Loads of lights and all sorts of things going on. And in amongst the massive distraction, and they might be frightened, I don't know, Draco is going to grab the idol and carry it off. What do you want me to roll?
Nothing until we get to the idol there, okay? So that's all happening. So it's distraction. What happens is we'll roll for initiative, but the herd was all docile, even as as Draco flew over. When Newt cast the spell and that all kicked off, and Draco got that, the whole herd goes into complete chaos. A lot of them, though, just dive into the water and swim off, and you're left with 8. That's why I've just put 8 on the board. Large males are willing to attack. So if we now roll for initiative, just to...
Wow, that sucked.
10.
7. That absolutely sucks. That dice was pre-tested and it was working good. Epically failed. Oh no, it's really, really playing up now. It's really playing up now. I've not had anything above 10 on 5 test rolls.
Burn it.
Yes. It set the last one and drops an 18. It drops an 18 on me trying to redeem itself. It's like, please don't. I don't want the chair.
So what did you get, Cheryl?
10.
10. Okay, that's what total?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's with. Yeah.
And what did you get wrong?
I rolled a 3 with +4 and that gave me a 7 total. And I was like,
wow.
Yeah, so that dice really screwed that
This is
one
the
up.
most lowest rolling combat ever. So they go first.
That sounds like a barely.
Barely. With a 12. Get off and with next with a 10. No. Yeah, with a 10. And then I'm so not used to you going that last. We'll go with a 7.
Last.
Yeah.
That's grand.
Okay, so there's 4 on the island around the Demetrius, so they're going to snap at Draco to see if any hit. So I don't know what his AC is. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Do you want to know what I got? Yes, I can tell you that none of those 4 hit.
It'd be a difficult one anyway, since it's airborne.
They can do something. I'm imagining as they're going when he picks it up, so that's the moment we strike. The highest one I got was 3.
Wow.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't.
Wow.
2 2s, which means my last dice that I rolled was a 1, so I'm going to have to roll for...
You're going to fumble.
I'm going to fumble. What is going to happen to...
They all spontaneously explode for no reason. They knock the idol off and the entire bloody thing explodes.
Okay, it says drop weapon 10 foot away, so I'm having that as...
Teeth.
It's him himself, so he gets dropped there. These all miss. Yep. And let's have the others
It just pans over to us, it's going,
swim
Huh?
20. So here we go. They're coming towards you, they swim 20. How many times all confusing? But with that, that means Draco does have the idol. Okay, over to Galf on with. Draco's got the stone thing in tow, so
Draco's gonna.
he can fly back now. That,
he's
he started.
gonna-
If you think that he started here, so make
Yeah.
him.
He's gonna hold back now.
What's he's? Yeah, you can have him just go up then.
Yeah, he's
he's going out combat.
Effectively, he's out of this ball at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Body doesn't sort of spontaneously combust or something. He's now holding that thing, which we know nothing about.
Good curse. Yeah.
It was shiny enough to risk all of this happening.
So they're swimming over now, are
Yeah.
they?
And you've ascertained they swim at about 20 foot. Sort of gauged by that. You can gauge that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Certain things I've got to tell you because it just makes life easier.
Level 3 fireball.
This is going to define what's going to happen.
Uh,
'Cause if this has plenty of effect, okay. If it doesn't have a lot of effect, I say bravely run away.
Yeah.
that's gonna get. I think that's gonna get these if I aim it that way.
Sure.
These ones.
Yep.
Okay.
I think when you're a party of 2, you've got to be a bit flexible on the cones and things like that.
9, 3.
But I don't think anyone's done either dread as a party of 2.
What is it? Like 45 degrees or something?
It's 20 foot going 45 degrees.
Yeah, 45. And
That'll
with
do it,
the
yeah.
given range, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Where's my other die?
In any on the corner there of the dice
I
tray.
can actually get this one.
Oh, 6s.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know.
I had a little gold case.
Oh, have I put it over here?
It's probably my graces. How much do you need?
Sorry, I didn't realise that's what you
six-
used.
no, 9.
You used the rock lights. I know they get used. I can remember if it was Anirothel or you used them.
No, every now and again she just needs a massive stack of 6s.
6s for the damage. I mean, you've got that big one up there. I'll put it right near you.
Oh, that's the doorbell, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pause it then. I'm going to pause
Oh, do you want me to not hold Frank die?
it. Yeah, please.
Ready?
Okay, door open. It is. Anirothel is here.
That one fell out and I have to redo it. Okay, it's not as good, so I am going to kill you.
I have to make a save, don't I? How many getting affected? 4.
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right, all these dice
10,
going in
11,
the sea.
14,
All failed.
18.
And so far, I've not managed above 7 so far on my D20 rolls.
18.
Cool, keep that up.
Apart from this.
18.
18, okay.
I'm pretty sure she's going low 30s and how that last one for test run.
Okay. So
Yeah, it was.
Well, you still killed them. So.
Oh, that's alright.
Oh, okay, they are spongy, right? That,
Yeah.
that changes things.
Hello.
Hello. I'll apologise now. Got rid of Sneezy, isn't it?
Yeah, me too. I've got antihistamines if you want one.
She's got the good stuff.
Yeah, go on.
You
I'm
have to
going
go
to pause
down.
it. So yeah, we've got a Anirothel back in the room, and your fireballs obliterate 4 minstrels.
Good job.
Now we go back 2 rooms.
I'm just going to take. I'm just going to use my movement to step back.
Meanwhile,
Okay?
Yeah. It's a dark night and everyone's asleep on the boat, and there is a splash overboard. And the only person that saw it, as we established when we did this originally, was your son.
Yeah.
And then in the morning, when everyone's like looking for Anirothel, he's like, just to recap, he's like, oh, I saw him swimming a boat coming, Dad, and Anirothel jumped off all of a sudden, and I heard him sort of saying in the distance, I'm commandeering this boat, and sailed off. And then from there, you sail off, and you skirt. Your journey is skirting back, so there's where the coral is. You skirt back towards the north, as if you've seen something to the north and you come on. So you start scaling around there. And with your charm, you sort of commandeered the boat, but you've done it in a aggressively charming way.
Okay. In an Anirothel way.
In an Anirothel way, yeah. Aggressively charming. So there is a threat of violence there, but your charm also wins this for over. So it's only a merchant vessel, so it's a crew of just 5 people.
Good evening, boys. I'm your new captain.
That is exactly it. But it means if they survive what this flashback that I'm just making up as we go along in my head, you can add these to your main crew, and obviously have a little mini sailing vessel.
Okay.
And Amado is being
Just so you know, our man of war now is under instruction to shoot you from
Me?
joking.
it's been instructed to shoot anything that comes near.
Yeah.
That's not the party. So you skirted back north. As you fly north, you get to quite near a point where a massive giant, looks like an eagle, but it's not. It's a rock. Comes down. It's like big enough to pick up a ship. And this ties in something they heard a few sessions back there. And so there's a bit of a struggle there, but I'm going to have you pulling through. This is all fair. I'm not having dice roll.
Okay.
This is just. And then we'll flick back to Walker's turn on the.
Perhaps that's where I earn the respect of the crew.
That is it. Yeah, I'm going to let you work with that. And next flashback, you can fill me in and
Okay.
that joint storytelling. I'll leave you.
Right. Are they still approaching since this massive, scorched earth policy just kicked in apparently?
Yes, they are at the moment.
Yeah. Stupid dumbasses. Fire this one here, it's come out.
Okay.
It's 14 plus lots. 25. That's not nice. That's cool. That's 7 plus 7, 14 points of damage on this right here.
14 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to make notes now. Okay.
Dirty 20, I don't care if it's killed.
Was it this one here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dirty 20 on the one next to it.
20 points of damage?
Dirty 20, no, to hit on the one next to it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 14 damage, or whatever I said. So I'm just trying to knock him down a little bit. It's 8. That dice is really cool. I'm not sure that one don't want to. So it's 15 points of damage on the one next.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my movement to
They are now looking bloody.
skip back a bit. Just off the shore a little bit.
What about Tiger?
Completely ineffective.
Oh, yeah.
Completely ineffective right
Are
now.
you riding the Tiger? You
No,
can
no,
ride it
no,
for your.
I've
do
dismounted.
both.
Dismounted.
Yeah,
Are
okay.
you pulling him back from the shore?
Yeah, just so for near first, sir.
How is that
That's got
going
a
to
tiger,
work?
saber-tooth tiger now.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Call Fluffy.
Apparently.
Why is it not called Battle Cat?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't get to name any of my creatures, apparently. Can I do a hold action on that, or is that just going to move my turn out of play?
What you're
I'm not really sure how that dynamic should work.
the wolfie?
Cat.
Yeah, not really sure how that should. I don't think that's going to work.
No, yeah, you can hold action. I mean,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how because they're hold action.
Yeah, because we never really discussed how that's going to operate. Because it's like 2 actions plus this one. It's effectively 3 actions I get.
What is it you do? What is it you want to do?
Oh no, I just want to know if I can hold action on the saber thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously because we've got going out, I've got 2 attacks on my character, but I'm also running it as a separate entity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to confirm it's equipment.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just going to hold its attack. If it comes up in that and gets in range,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
going
going
to
to
get a
have
slash.
that's move, so I'm going to have him dash. He's out of combat. So,
But now you can do your action because the
and
Oh yeah, because I'm lost on the right. Yeah, okay.
You're holding
Forgot
tips
that.
is action
I'm not
as
used
well.
to be on the end.
That's it.
the condition that you
both
put,
actions.
the condition that you put your holding action on has happened.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah.
confirm I could
Yeah.
hold the action on that creature since I've
So they've
done
all
my-
dashed as they can't move. I forgot to actually do that.
It's okay. Am I still running tip?
You are. Yeah, that's
Did I ever
tips.
get a
and
tips card?
I think I've got to.
I upgraded him,
Oh, okay.
so I gave you a print out of him. You've got a sheet.
Oh yeah, I've got all shit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at
I
the cards.
recreated him
It's literally the first sheet
so
on the
to level
thing.
him up, so you can have that as well.
Okay.
Right, so that's initiated that hold action just to clear
Yeah.
this whole bit out of the way. Yeah? First time I've actually used
It's sort of based on the old one, but I thought I'd level him up.
skills advantage, yeah, blah blah blah. No, I can't do that. Okay, +6. Whew. That's like the worst roll this dice has done. So that's a bite attack. It's +6. It's 10 total. Yeah, that's going on.
Yep.
Land.
10
What's
total?
it? Yeah.
No, sorry.
No. I thought even that
Sorry.
was pushing it.
My bad. My bad.
My distraction you.
Yeah, sorry, that's that.
Um,
So that one, maybe he has 2 attacks, doesn't he?
that's what I'm literally looking at because I've only seen this card right once.
Yeah,
And
hang
you
on.
got your vast inspiration.
I can help you out here.
Bad.
No, no,
I
he
don't
doesn't.
think it has 2 attacks.
No, it's only if he
I think that's
charged.
really, yeah.
If he charged, yeah,
it's,
that's it. We've only used it once.
yeah, the
Charges.
Pounce thing is,
Yeah. Okay, so over to Tibbs to.
yeah.
Do you want me to run tips while I'm not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Actually,
easier
yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
He's just a fighter, made him a fighter, but with a sailor background. And
Yeah, that works.
How many attacks? He's got 2.
2 attacks.
Okay, where is Tibbs right now?
We gave him a converted a model to his in his
Okay.
Irendi naval red coat.
He's all about
Gear,
it.
adventuring gear.
Okay.
Sort of powered up, yeah.
So,
Come out of his shell.
He's still posh, he's still his
where
mummy
is it?
Irendi maybe.
He's got a rapier. I'm going to do a double slash on that. What is it?
I think it seems to be.
Dimitridon.
Can I have this camera again?
You can, it's on it now.
I think it's. Oh, sorry, I didn't realise.
Yeah,
that.
no.
I think it's actually distracted a little bit by your crotch.
Like, right in
It
there.
is really in there.
If it gets a wound, that's
I got
gonna
a
be,
12.
That's, if that goes in for a bite attack, you're in trouble.
that hits.
12 hits, okay. 1d8 plus 5.
+5. Jesus, is that the damage?
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead. Without
Right.
rolling the dice.
So that'll be 10 piercing damage.
Yep.
And the,
5 hit points left
the
after
second
Yeah.
attack,
That's why I like playing attack.
can I save the roll? Or would you like me to re-roll it?
No, you rolled.
Okay, he's going to move into that one. And he got a 16
To hit.
plus 9 to hit, so
Yep.
20.
That definitely hits.
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
Something like that.
And again, I can tell you without rolling. But let's see what happens just in case.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
He's dead.
Each die down.
Oh, this is the one that came off this island, wasn't that?
Yeah,
one?
this, yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 here you're fighting are unwounded.
Yeah, ones I've already launched out. Previously.
Okay. You do have your sailor boy if anyone wants to put him in combat, but he is.
Our guide that doesn't know anything about where we are now.
Well, you've got your guide, but you've got also what's his
Got
name?
our sailor.
Oh, is that just I completely forget about that down? So
Yeah, he's only got 14 hit points, but you know,
that's because we normally keep them out of dodge.
yeah.
Frankly.
It took a crew member a lot of As Tibbs brought the underwater boat to you, because I didn't want to get too far away.
Yeah,
She was like,
I listened.
did you cool? Yeah.
Not to the full. I listened to the recaps
I didn't want him to get too far away.
because
with that boat.
for once I figured I'd probably know vaguely.
This one? That it?
Yeah,
That's the same?
patches.
Yeah.
Patches over
He'll
there.
come round the side. Centre flank.
Know where that's from? Dodgeball.
That was weird. I watched someone do a review of that today for no reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
so
weird, isn't it?
It's old as hell
Witchy
film.
that one, isn't it?
That's a 12 to hit with the cutlass.
Yeah, that hits.
1d6.
And he's going to do +3 damage with his cutlass, isn't he? You've got the sailor card there, haven't you?
+3.
Have you
No,
got
it's
the sailor
+1.
card?
Yeah.
I've got this +3 on my card. Oh no, +1. It's +3 to hit. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
an idiot.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, that's 4 points of damage. So I'm taking, yeah.
What kind of damage is that?
Slashing.
It's slashing damage, yeah. He's only got one attack as far as I can tell.
Yeah, there's quite.
I don't use these cards.
Oh no, mate, no,
so I
makes
think
2
it
cutlass
was the layer.
attacks. It's 2 cutlass attacks.
Oh, it was the multi-attack bit, but it's like,
Yeah.
because he had this full stop after it, he's just like going, is that like a special thing, or is that just what he does?
that's just what he
if
does.
he's got multi-attack, he's done 2 attack.
No, I've only done it one, because I wasn't
Okay.
too sure.
Cool.
It sounded like something extra, but there was no information regarding that. That is a 10 to hit, which isn't good.
That's not good. Yeah, we gauged them around 12 with
Yeah.
the BC.
It's okay, he's now classified as character.
Yeah, you could die. You still do something. Okay.
I like the
Over to
alignment as
Gelfin
much
with
as any.
Right, I'm going to use 6 of my
darts.
magic missiles
magic
out of my
6.
6 out of the 7.
Jesus.
3 on each.
Oh, is this, have you used this your rod?
This is my wand,
Yeah.
magic missile.
Yeah, because we never use this as
Have you got spell sculpt
Yes.
in there?
Yes. I had to read that. I have gone through a whole Mandela effect. I thought it was this thing where you can just protect one person. I've been referring to that for 2 years now.
Yeah.
It's not spell sculpt. You can actually
I need
Yeah.
6.
plus your level as well. It's 1 plus.
Ah, right.
Yeah, and I
you
was
can
just
actually protect
thinking.
more people
I was
now.
thinking about that combat there.
Yeah. That's it. So that
if
could
you
be
just-
totally protected.
If you didn't have it and you just fire into it, there's a chance you could hit the
yeah,
others.
but no, she's got spell sculpt.
Fire
She's
into
got
it.
arcane focus.
Look at me coming in, fucking giving it out with the balls. Shut up.
I'm convinced I read that totally different. I was looking through a PDF of the book I've got, the
Okay.
actual print book. I'm like, no, man, Mandela effect.
Randomly
Mandela
take
effect.
3 there and 3 there. So one of the darts hits there, 3.
This is no save either. It's
No,
just
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
straight
3.
through.
it's just
Yeah, it's just-
it's a low damage. But
So
it's,
he's got 7.
okay. He's looking
And-
well like he's on half.
And this one's got 8.
Okay.
He's well on.
He's looking a bit better.
What does one of those look like?
Okay. Phil.
It's
Yes.
just that I can direct them more, so
Okay.
I can miss people.
We are now down to morale checks for. Okay. Walker, I guess.
No.
Okay.
He's explaining play. I thought you said you literally prefer to take him off the board. Okay.
I can call New. He's,
Well, they're on land again now, I suppose, yeah.
they're flying about.
Yeah.
Shall we do one thing?
I might have one of my 0 fences.
They're in the back bridge as well.
Yeah, thank you. New's gonna hover over this one and poison him.
Okay. That's a constitution, isn't it? Alright.
Yeah, I've just got. I haven't done this for
Right,
a while.
I'm giving up rolling d20s. That was a 1. I've not, the highest I've rolled today is when I got my 12 for
Oh,
my
okay.
initiative.
Yeah.
On the
and then-
lowest
it?
round of initiative
What
ever.
does a D12?
Yellow on your
pack
Used
of
to
mini
be-
dice.
Yeah. I like the white colour coded dice. And these are based on
Yeah.
ABCD dice.
10.
What shape is it? Yellow.
Which one is he doing it to?
This one.
Okay, he's still hanging on. Barely.
You have to move him over there, though.
Literally by the skin of his teeth as he's looking like his skin's melting off him
Right,
now.
New comes back and hovers well back with Draco.
Okay, over to.
So if you just use your movement to get over to that.
Who?
Newt. Yeah, so Newt's
Because I
stuck
bet he's
in
gonna have that
yeah,
much
Newt's
movement.
hovering now.
Oh,
So,
is he?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got to stay in there.
So he's going to have a little pop at Newt.
Newt's
Yes.
flying about.
Hey, He's in combo. I'm going to do it.
Have you thrown an actual?
I've thrown a
decent
1.
roll? Oh.
I've thrown a 1 again.
It's going to throw itself across the room again.
So
That's not the same one, is it? It threw itself off.
It is. It is. Oh my god.
Well, that works with the scheme of things.
Yeah. So 19.
This
So it moves-
particular one started on that island and then rolled a natural 1 and threw itself off the island. Now it's about to throw itself again.
So this one here we're talking about, show, yeah?
Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I
You're
imagine
going to
that's,
have to describe this to what we're seeing.
right. So that's the tide. So he's gone to get Newt, missed it, splashed down, and now he's all. And
He's dropped into the wrong bit. and it's found-
Riptide's taking him away.
What noise do Demetrius make?
They do now. That's law.
I missed that.
I did pretty well. And the other Demetrius comes in. Oh, it's a high roll for me in this session. 8. Yes. Let me just make sure. Do I plus anything? 4, 12. So I was snapping at the sailor because that's what I'm playing. So that does actually hit. I hit something.
Nope. Hang on, maybe I passed out or something at some stage. Last time I checked, it was going over to me, and then she said Newt was going. How did you get to the front again?
Oh, it's gone round, so it's shelled out.
Oh, yeah, your cards are all the way round.
No, Walker's
I'm going back here then. Oh, it's back there. Oh, that's disappointing.
I was staring there going, hang on, wait a minute, I didn't do anything.
Is that what
at all.
happens on his turn, though?
Yeah. I'm going to still stick with that roll.
It's
and
not
that-
going to be a lie.
Yeah, what I'll do is he's moved on his turn and it hasn't affected anything.
I was just thinking, anyway, you turned over 2 pages at once here.
Yeah, sorry. I
He got
excited.
excited.
Yeah, I was literally prepping up the saber tooth and that, and then it's like, oh, hang on, Newt. And then next thing I know, these are moving again.
I feel like my chaos has seeped back
He
in.
doesn't know what to do.
I'm so excited. And I just can't.
Oh, what is wrong with you, D20, all of a sudden?
Yeah, that song was about someone having an erection.
It's 11.
Yeah, it
Let's
doesn't
hit on this
surprise
one.
me.
Surprised him.
Misses.
This is, yeah. Looking for a 12.
I made that up. I don't know if that's true.
That's fine.
I mean, once you've had a few pop shots at him, you've roughly worked out to let you know the AC so you can speak out.
Yeah. Doesn't have any other
I mean,
abilities.
yeah.
Yeah, kind of roughly gauged it. And
Normally, I would say
Did your-
if you
did
got
your roll be so
11,
sucky?
I'd be like, oh, you just,
yeah. I should have. Yeah,
you just skim past, and
It's
then
fine.
people can.
I did used to do that when we first started.
Yeah,
now
solid.
I've got really lazy.
Solid.
Because I
Yeah,
like
no,
people
it's,
to work it out.
Let's just kill this thing out. So I'm going to go
You're
to
not going to shoot that other one.
Huh?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
not
not
yet,
here.
not
I'm
yet,
not here.
not yet.
So don't listen
Not
to
yet.
me.
I've got one looking at the sailor and that for my sheet. So
That's tips. Mr. Morrison, I thought you'd shoot that one.
oh, now it's behaving. 17 plus 9.
Yeah, that's.
I think that would cover it on that's the rapier strike, by the way.
Yeah.
If it survives the D8, I'll bother doing the D6 as it's flanked. I doubt it's going to survive.
I've got rogue now.
Yeah, I've got one level in rogue.
Do it. Always do the sneak attack damage. Always.
It's already getting
Do it.
Last level.
I'm just going to be amazed it's going to survive. I wasn't actually going to mention that being going, it's just barely still alive! And then go, and sneak attack.
Always do it. Always. Go on, roll the sneak attack.
I know, but I wanted to be sneaky with him because I wanted to barely survive. And he goes, oh no, it's still there.
Okay.
And
Go on
a
then, Kev.
D6.
Is it only just still there?
What damage did you do?
It's taken 8 points of damage from that.
No, Kev. As
one
it's
left,
falling
it's got
down.
one left.
As it's falling down.
Into the river.
He didn't see me coming, that's a 6. That's a full 6.
The jugular. Kev.
And then,
It's already dead. I'm being sneaky.
and it dies. Okay, is that all your actions and turns done? Or?
That is.
Take the fun away of
that-
having it.
yeah, I know.
Still lose.
For one action there.
Okay.
Sort of lean around, say the boy. Hang on. There you say the boy, yeah.
That is.
Lean around, give me a second, son. Just need to move a little bit. Yeah, that's like. Oh, that's like 30 to hit, man.
As Patches turns around and goes, I had an awful premonition that that thing actually hit me and was just about to bite me before you jumped in to save my day. And that gets my food bar, my
whispering
into the
out,
narrative.
Yeah, I know I'm your hero.
My jumping
Is
initiative.
this a new romance?
No, leave it alone.
Oh, thank you very much to raise that voice.
No, bad enough.
What did I write?
Has Anirothel got to be jealous?
Oh, you jumped over ship, man. I'm over you. That is a 12 damage.
On that one, yeah,
yeah.
and that one actually, it was looking bloodied anyway. Like it was
Thought it
just
was.
some
Explode.
Well, it's been dotting itself all over the shop.
and it
Explode.
as it's struggling to get back on its feet, you just pepper some arrows into it. And
What
it
does
sounds
its death rattle sound like?
That's copyright, by the way. No, no sampling that, people at home.
Oh, please, sample it. Turn it into some kind of techno track.
As you're recouping yourselves, that's recorded. That's on there. What? That's at 45 minutes and 40 seconds.
Could you do it again and we'll leave just a little space before and after? I'll give you a studio countdown.
Okay.
5.
That sounds very similar to one of your communications for like a dog.
I really hope somebody does something with that.
I'm gonna sound clip it myself. And
Yeah?
use it.
Brilliant.
Use it on the soundboard.
That's just shorts with no context.
So, what we travel across now is up to some swampy grounds, but as you're regrouping yourselves, we go back to 2 weeks ago that night. We've sailed up to the northwest of Niska Sea. We're here, and that is where the giant rock attacks.
Okay.
Only you can find a giant rock.
Yes, and it's cool. Isn't it? Yeah, here we go. So what I'm going to do is, and it happens in the evening,
Yeah, okay.
and let's have a look. First of all, you hear this enormous roar, and then, if only I'd watched the Hobbits just recently. The air, just you can feel the air sort of move as things come down, and it is so a rock is massive. As I said last time, these guys know about a rock. It's big enough to pick up a boat, which allegedly has happened already. So it's a thing to pick up a boat. So I'm going to let you describe how you're dealing with this.
So I've kind of commandeered this ship and crew, and I haven't staged a mutiny as such. I've just charmed the captain into. I don't want to say it, but I'm the captain now.
I'm the Pope now.
Being that Anirothel has an Irish accent, not sure how okay that is.
Buying your time, man. I'm buying your time.
It's fine. It covered up my
Yeah.
joke. Anirothel is going to call out all different orders to the crew, and then he's going to pull out the symbol of Calitha. For once, will you ever fucking work? And look up at the sky and push his hand up and try and call the storm. I rolled for it. The percentile.
You did.
What happens?
For a moment, there is nothing. There is just silence, but then the rain begins to fall, and it's not long.
Anirothel concentrates more
For the thunder
and gives
comes down.
himself a bardic inspiration to add to that. Shall I re-roll rather than a normal d6 to add?
Yeah.
Shall I roll the d10
Yeah.
to add to the percentile? 10.
You're back.
And he's gonna go. And like keep concentrating on calling the storm.
and it's now full on rage. It's almost getting to hurricane levels of, which is really throwing this big thing off. Your crew are now struggling to steer the boat, and it's like almost like a tempest. But just as it looks like it's going to tear both you and the rock apart, it's almost as if you're controlling the tempest itself, and it's directed straight at this rock with lightning striking it.
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at it. How are you with me describing it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Lightning comes down into his hand and travels up, and the eyes flare into just pure white. And then he pulls out the flaming sword, he directs it at the rock, and thunder, lightning at the rock.
Yeah.
Would you like some damage?
Yeah. Going to.
Can I trade in my inspiration
You can.
to?
Okay, sorry. Oh, that's Rob. Sorry.
No, that was in my bag.
Was it?
No, mine's there.
Who I can't hear it?
I probably deserve another one for the song though.
It's been an optimist.
I'll trade both of them in to add damage if I can to my Thunder Wave.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
That is okay. That is more than okay.
Kev loves having me back.
One section.
So it's 3d8 damage.
Yeah.
Would you like me to add dice or something on top?
No, that'd be fine.
What? You didn't answer that question.
However you want to do it. I'll let you pick. You're
Can I have an extra dice for each inspiration that I've given you?
Yeah.
So
do it that way.
Another 2d8.
I should point out that now when this encounter happens, you've gone here and it's round here now.
Okay.
Just so you know.
That'll be 7, 11. Oh. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 plus 8. 25 thunder damage. And the rock is pushed 10 feet away from us. Okay. Yeah, I like it for scale. Yeah, and the rock is pushed 10 feet back.
Okay. So he's gone back to how many points of damage?
And I feel like this 25. I feel like the symbol of Calata glows.
Yep, that's cool. Like that.
Focus, you fuck.
Okay.
And then he's going to shout, "All hands on deck! Man the cannons!
Yeah, that's right.
Bring it down!"
You do have 8 cannons.
8
on this.
Okay.
That's 4-hour rowboat.
What do I need?
No, it's a cannon. It's a cannon.
What do I need
it's not
to
as
roll?
big as your boat there. It's
Right.
like in scale wise, it's that thing at the front of the ship.
Okay.
Just that.
And
I've forgotten how to read ship cards. It's been a while.
You wrote.
Yeah, I know. It's just your crewman damage, isn't it? You just do a normal combat with your
Okay.
sailor crew.
can I give them bardic inspiration?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I know we're free, like doing this quite freely. There's going to be a whole load of rounds of combat, but quickly.
Yeah, this.
So that's my 2 inspiration, bardic inspiration.
Okay.
I use 1 for cooling the storm.
So D20 plus 3 for the 8 times. 8 D20s plus 3.
D20 plus 3,
Yeah.
8 times.
Is your sailor? Yeah. It's a roll to hit.
And what do you want me to add for the inspiration? Normally it's a D6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for that.
I add that to one of them, and he's going to walk along the deck, continuing the song. Oh, Shedavahawaya. Oh, Shedavahawaya.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So the cannons are going.
It's an old Elvish song. In Elvish. I'm so happy that I made it Irish. The one with inspiration is going to be 9, 11
Yeah.
plus whatever.
Yeah, that's been it. Yeah. And I've now totally forgotten what cannons do. Do we have the cannon? When did I write the cannons down?
Oh god.
Oh, that's in my book here, isn't it?
I'm pretty, yeah.
In
I
my
honestly
tone
don't know
of-
why I have it.
You can tell.
Yeah, but
I got it.
Yeah, no, I haven't got the cannons. I've just got
I've
the
got
boat
it.
movement.
Yeah, I was meant to do the cannons. I've never got round to it. Have I?
yeah. Some reason I thought I had something, but I don't.
Cannonball, they do 44 points of damage or 8d10 to you to hit how you want to roll this.
8d10, I like rolling.
Yeah.
It's 4. 8 plus 9 plus 3. Anyone want to calculate for
Was
me?
that 16? What was the others?
28.
28.
Okay. Is that just one damage?
That's
yeah?
just the
So
one.
it's only half the dice.
Yeah.
Say 8.
Yeah.
28. Okay. I'll
And
keep
then
the total if you want.
10. 2, 12,
8.
17, 17 plus 8.
17 plus 8.
77 in total. And that's with the other one.
That's the first
That's
shot.
the first shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we've got the next shot is 19.
He doesn't like that, by the way.
Okay. 19 hit.
Yep. I want you to run this in Cannonball, but this might be too much for you looking at the card. I was going to run this as a you're going to meet
9,
this
10,
thing. Remember, I was setting
9,
Yeah.
10,
Yeah.
11, 12, 13,
Yeah, I'm looking at the card stack. I'm like, oh yeah, it's
18.
this way sold something.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm blaming him for all the bad weather we've had the last 2
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah. Oh, the weather's actually been bad in our game.
20.
Okay, I'm
Plus
doing this.
20.
Got this.
18, so that's 38.
38.
Yeah. Each time you turn your numbers, I'm just deducting from its total.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking really ropey.
That was the first 2 cannon shots.
Yeah. I've got 6 more.
6 more.
8 cannons in total.
11 plus whatever.
Okay. Yeah. that
This
hits.
is to hit. Yeah.
With
3
the
doesn't,
passes.
I would assume.
No.
Because you're not doing any misfire.
That would be 8 plus 9
You've got a 1.
Or we'll all be able to round.
No, it's got a 1, yeah.
plus 5.
Totally with your cannons.
22.
7,
That's right.
10,
What I wanted, actually.
17
Back right to the scale.
Yeah.
plus 15.
I just get the focus and get it to lock in.
That's 32 plus 22.
I need this one.
is-
For future ones, I want that
54.
one over here.
I might swap them around.
Yeah.
54.
Probably
Yeah.
easier.
54. How
Cool.
does it look?
It's looking really, really bloody. I mean, you've taken it down quite rapidly with these cannons.
Yeah.
You did initially. So, if you want to know, it started at 248 and you got down to about 31.
Is it subject to morale check?
It will be once the damage comes
So
through.
it's going after what it's used to picking up, not putting up this kind of
It's got
fight.
30.
Yeah. One more cannon blast should do it.
Yeah, but I'd like to do.
I mean, you could just say I'll take the 44 instead.
Yeah, I will do that, but I want Anirothel to cast Dissonant Whispers on it as it's going.
Okay, yeah,
And
let's kill it off.
The melody that he sings is. Granuela trill hasalia ugly gam her lip, and the thunder's going on behind him, and yeah, as he stands on the bow. And I feel like when he gets back to the chorus, oh shit about how all the crew join in.
Yeah, and it's a roarous thing, roarous cheer as it goes up. And as it dies,
Welcome back, Anirothel. Could you have had more of an Anirothel moment? Singing, thunder, lightning, the full show.
as it dies, the storm subsides as well. Now you're back on the deck. as it falls
I
down,
feel like it had a turn. So should I take
I feel like
should I take some kind of damage, or would you like me to roll some kind of dexterity?
it's going to do 4d8 plus 9 piercing damage if it hits you.
4d8.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be the
So
ship?
what would be the top?
Target here.
The ship. Let's have a bit of damage.
Yeah, it'd be the
What-
ship.
yeah, but what would be the max damage that it would do on that?
Max damage.
On 4d8 plus 2.
Do you want me to roll? Do you want me? I'm going to roll with a dice roller for this.
Yeah.
So
8,
48
16, 32 plus what?
plus 9. I'm just going to do this on the phone just for ease.
Oh, he asked for max damage, so I was just working out. I didn't know what the plus was.
I think he wants to roll.
It's only going to do 25 points of damage.
25,
to your
okay.
little galley.
Yeah, okay. But I feel like the way that I was on deck quite...
For that card?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I feel like how I was on deck and I wasn't hiding or anything
No.
like that. I feel like I should do some kind of
Dex roll to run out of the way, yeah.
check
Give me
to...
a dex roll to get out of the way from it.
Yeah.
And
Do you want dex or acrobatics?
whatever you feel you want to do in that one.
Well, you're the DM.
I'm okay with you. I don't mind if it's just straight athletics, just dive out of the way, or
It's
It's an
acrobatics
more
to
reaction.
do a
I think
And
it's
a
more
fun
reaction.
one.
And he's on the ship and he's a swashbuckler.
Do acrobatics
Do we get
and
any
do-
specials?
acrobatics. Yeah,
Advantage?
yeah, on that one, just for the narrative
So you're going to have a
aspects.
Legolas
Such fucking
moment, are you?
chancellor, anyway. Do you want to know what the score is?
You go.
30.
Yeah, so you flip out of the way, and as you're flicking out of the way, as this thing crashes down beside you, what you see sort of tucked into one of its feathers is a parchment of paper. As you pull it out, once you land, you get it, you read, you sort of see that it's sort of a map
It's an invoice, it's a bill.
of X marks the spots, obviously treasure. Make a quick wisdom check for me, perception, just to
Perception.
yeah, just while we dive around, just to get me a
26.
cool. Yeah. So what you see there is you recognise it's a treasure map, and you read in the writing. It's quickly scrawled. You can see it's possibly set on the Isle of Dread, where you can circumnavigate around. You've got the lay of the shore, so you know
Okay.
it almost conforms to the eastern part of the shore. There's a note saying poco weed found here,
Poco
and then a
weed.
little warning saying beware of deranged ankylosaurus.
Can I do
You
a
don't know what
nature check to
ankylosaurus
know what
is.
poker weed is?
You can.
Nature or history?
Nature.
15.
15. Okay, you've heard of it. It's this weed that when
love my rolling, don't you?
when
I'm
consumed,
not there.
it acts like a really potent beer. That like
Potent beer.
yeah, so you sort of get drunk and
Is it a possible narcotic that could be sold in Black Sand?
it could be, yes, very much so. It is very much sought after.
Always the business,
That
man.
it even
We
affects
get animal
animals.
here to drug down.
The word ankylosaurus you've never heard of, so you're like, you don't know what
He's trying to get in
ankylosaurus is.
Can I ask the crew?
Yeah, you can.
And so,
So they all go. Sorry,
Well,
El Captain.
can I, El
we're
Captain?
not- El Capitano, we are not from here. We are from Savage Coast.
What are this crew?
Did they
Do I know
originally
what
have
this
that
crew are?
accent?
Do you not want to say?
Well, they're all. You've encountered the type before. You can spot a pirate a mile away.
Yeah.
They are pirate merchants.
What races are they?
Human.
Okay.
No, sod it. Actually, no. I'm going to make Rakasta.
Okay.
They're here, and they sort of say they're here from Belaine, from the Savage Coast, and they're coming to join their adventuring party that went off ahead, Leonardo de Castro, to search for the ancient Rakasta temple
Do,
to help find a cure for the Red Curse. So
if I roll history, I want to see
Tie it all
if
in.
in my
I'm not
travels,
making my life difficult.
in my travels as
Yeah.
a swashbuckler, as a smuggler, and living in a big port, would I know anything about these people and their lands? Yeah, can I roll?
You can. It's going to be really tough because I don't think you'd ever have gone to the Savage Coast. You may have heard of the Red Curse,
I rolled a 15.
which would, yeah, you would have heard. They'd probably tell you the figure, but it's something called a Red Curse. Unless you wear an amulet of Cinnabral, that needs to be topped up totally. You gain the curse. If you gain the curse, you mutate.
I have some questions.
Sort of turn into an X-Man.
I have some questions.
Yes.
Considering my character and what he has, would you know what god they worship?
Yes.
Or would you like me to roll religion?
Would, and where did I find that information? I sent it to you the other day.
I told you.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Go for it. Roll. I'm going to find
A religion?
a religion check. Thank you.
Oh, mate, nat 20.
Seriously.
That
You're
was
going to catch up with
for
us.
20
You're gonna not roll
24.
decent dice.
On that, can I say it?
Yeah.
They were these Rakasta worship Bast.
Yes. And they sort of turn around and go, but you may know her as more Pax Belaglantia or Tyrannica. There's all different names they
Yeah.
have, just in case we live at home.
I'm gonna
Our patron of Rakasta justice and peace.
I'm going to reach into my behind my lever and feel around and find the symbol and say, your God works through me, saved us today.
Nice. And they, yeah.
Hopefully this is the way that I'm charming them.
Yeah. This is their working for you, so they're now.
And I gather we're talking in broken English.
And so we're going to leave it there, and we're going to go back to party number 1. And you've been travelling now for another day and a half, skirting round the river to the north. Next, I want you to fill your thing to show you where you are.
Yep.
And you've evaluated that idol. It doesn't appear to be cursed.
Doesn't appear to be. Always fun when you say that.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic DM line.
This is long-term effects.
I don't know why I said that like Moss from RT Crowd. Oh, classic DM line.
It works, Wookie.
I don't know why I've set this up.
I don't know what you're doing. You keep putting lands
I
here.
don't know, yeah.
You're excited, aren't you?
I really am about this section. I don't know what it is. I wanted this back.
And like I said, I could feel my chaos has already seeped in.
Seat back, there we go. I want this back. There we go.
Kev Sands
It's
just
been half an
drifting
hour
away.
and I've commandeered a ship and a crew and killed a rock.
Well, when you disappeared, I thought it seemed like a
Somehow
very
I got
Anirothel
cannons
thing
and
to do.
And I've called the storm and you guys don't even know.
I've got inkling.
But
I
that
know
would
weather's
explain
been
the bad
shit
weather.
the last couple of weeks.
It's been terrible weather.
This really does work in together.
It's not raining.
Yeah. The storm's finished at where you were. What you don't realise is everywhere else around the island is still crap.
That's what I mean.
I like to think when I called the storm, for a split second, everywhere else the rain has stopped.
Well, it didn't.
No, you guys,
We're not had a single day.
you guys were just asleep.
Okay. So you arrived, you've travelled up for 2 days, so if you want to, you would have had a rest during that time. If you want to expend any hit dice and use your, whatever it's called.
Well, short rest.
Yeah, you would have had a,
I used one
Alright.
spell.
yeah, so but you can get that back, and plus any more that you've used up, because you get
Oh, I get all my wand of
back as well, just, yeah.
thorns. Yeah.
So, and you come to the edge of the lake.
Matt,
Got a map. You updated.
Yeah.
Kev,
So you're here on this edge of the swamp by the lake here.
Kevin,
Okay.
Sorry to cut in,
That's right.
but obviously we would have had a rest with the crew, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm going to use Song of Rest, this last little bit in this flashback. I'm going to use Song of Rest. But I also did a performance check, which you can use in any way.
Yeah.
Rob saw the roll. What was it?
17, I think that's wasn't it?
19.
Was it? Oh, sorry, that was a light, yeah.
19 plus,
Keep going, you.
plus 10.
No, he hasn't moved it. I watched him put it down in the same place.
So 29 on a performance to the crew doing a Song of Rest, which gives them all extra dice for hit points back and that. Do you feel like I've appropriately charmed them now?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So you can name those Rakastas if you'd like.
I can name them.
Yeah.
What, like their pets?
Yeah, go on. Tips.
Oh,
Tabs.
my little cats.
Spot.
My little pushy friends. Sorry.
That's probably the best way of trying to engrave it yourself.
But you've come to the edge of a shore after about a day and a half travel from the Dimitri encounter. Your gold statue's worth, you've evaluated, worth about 4,000 gold. But perhaps don't cash convert at that just yet. That could be, you could bargain with that.
What
So at
does
the
it
moment
look
we've
like?
got 4,000 gold.
Well, that statue's worth 4,000 gold. Don't
Statue.
add that to your gold.
No, I won't. I'll just write it on my note.
What does it look like under closer inspection? Now we can actually see it.
It looks like this. So it looks like the statues you have been seeing. And it's like a face with tentacles all coming down from the face of the statue. And you've been seeing these statues all around. So it's just like a gold version of
I'm
that.
sort of waiting for Jasper to walk through and just says, "Oh, Cthulhu." What?
And so you come to, and you can see an island about 3 miles off into the lake, in the middle of it, and there you can see what could be a temple. You like the resolution that you can't really make out what the temple looks like, but there is a structure in the centre of this island. And indeed, just as Garlical said, there is a boat about 20 foot from shore that's being dragged 20 foot from shore.
Does get around a bit, doesn't he?
He does.
So he's just lumbering every time we see him. He
Mountain
does,
Tours are us.
does a few miles.
Yeah. Garlicle's a stone driver.
Okay.
I think he's an Olympic sprinter when he's not around us.
Is there room for all of us in the boat?
There would be, just for ease of use. This camera will come on.
I mean,
it takes a while.
Draco,
It's a bit like Naples up.
Draco and Nuke can fly over
They
if
can
there's
fly
an issue.
over. Yep.
So, okay, to the island then.
So you're going to drag that boat to the shore.
Yeah.
Okay. Put yourselves on the boat and about there on the shore.
Here.
Put yourselves in. So you're going to drag it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it there. Yeah. Put yourselves. Just put one of you in there. We can just assume you're in the boat and you're all in the boat. Yeah. Put all crew ashore. And you drag us fine. Okay.
Do a perception on it just to check this thing isn't going to sink on us
Right.
by the time
Yes.
we're
Yeah.
halfway
No, that's
across.
cool. You totally can.
Yeah, it's 29.
Yeah. No.
I know everything about boats.
It's old, rickety, but it will get you across. It will get you across.
Cool. Just didn't want that thing sinking halfway.
So, as you know, I suppose I'm going to need the both hit points now.
Mr. Tibbs says, "Well, I remember when Mr. Anirothel, he made this little strap thing and he made me carry the boat all the way up the tunnels."
Yeah, I don't think you've got to worry about him anymore than that. He keeps on buggering off anyway. You're ours now. That's going to be awkward.
I don't know, I got the sending stone.
Yeah, when's the last time he gave you a...
He like pressing it. Mr. Anirothel.
What's the...
Nothing.
It's out of service, this number you've called this.
Ironically, he just hears static.
No hold music.
Yeah. Your call is important.
That's it. You're in a queue.
This is Anirothel Lornath. Your call's important to me.
I may never If I owe you money, you can bugger off.
Okay. As you get about 50 foot into the lake, we sink anyway.
I love the way you roll dice. It's like you're surprised.
I've done this
It's like you're
deliberately.
surprised they're in your hand.
I
It's like,
checked for holes.
where did they come from?
Yeah. He's been rolling really bad. I was just waiting for him to do a roll in it. And just go, that's why I said I'm checking the boat.
Under, all of a sudden you feel a real violent knock from under the boat, and the wood begins to split. So your boat has taken 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Given it about 5 points left, you assess the situation to be. And as it comes out from out of the water spraying all over you, this long, snaking, reptilian neck sticks out.
Well,
Who's in the boat? Everyone.
Everyone.
Mr. Tibbs
Everyone
draws
apart-
out his javelin, or his whaling harpoon.
Let's roll for initiative.
She's a big beastie, let's take her down.
Have you checked the specs on that thing? I remember it sucking real bad. I'm actually.
60.
I'm trying to remember if we actually dumped it.
Get off and worth is 16.
Tibbs is 8.
8.
Oh, that's more like it. Back in the room again.
Really?
22.
Just a scenario.
Oh, yeah.
These are.
What'd you get, Rob?
22. That's more like it.
Okay.
Aren't these don't. This
Okay.
is Cassiusaurus, yeah?
You're the one with the book that
I'll
practice
try and
gave
read this. And...
As we're just seeing all
By the
of
way,
this
same
burst out of the water in front of us, just
describe
started.
As in, just, I don't tell them what it is. They've just
Okay.
they get a book. And
I would assume there's no nature or history checks in this. That we ain't ever seen dinosaurs.
no, this is the first time. Yeah.
Okay.
They met someone who gave them a book. Though.
Yeah,
There's a droid called Practice. They're doing a bit
Dinosaur
of work.
manual.
Yes, and he was in the mechanical
Yes.
lobster.
That is it. So they've got a book from
Right.
it.
Crab walks into a bar and the barman says, "Don't come in here giving it all that."
That joke doesn't work in that with the camera. off.
It don't work for listening,
They
but
only eat fish according to this. I don't know why it's attacking us.
is that the butcher?
Do you think it's got toothache?
With those teeth, I don't think it's picky.
It does have, to quote Matt Mercer, a toothy maw.
Come on, camera, sort it out. Oh, you got it on.
Yeah,
that's
got it on.
why. You got it on zoom. That's
Zoom
why.
mode. I can zoom in now. Zoom.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Well, I looked behind me and realised no one else got in the boat. Damn you!
Just for convenience, everyone's in the boat.
Yeah.
So you can assume the boat is your. Everyone's got line of sight. Everyone's got.
Okay.
My second favourite is an Ankylosaurus.
It's actively aggressive, obviously,
Yeah.
since we've just done that.
Have you got animal charm?
It's a bit big even for me.
Oh, go on, have a go.
Are you serious?
Yeah, go on.
I actually want this to fail because I think it would just work.
Tibbs is at you with a hand on your shoulder and he's like, "Just say the words."
Just say the word. Kill it.
No, I don't want it to fail. It'd be fun.
Yeah, you on the other shoulder.
Kill it.
You literally like angel and demon on me at the moment.
Because you've eaten.
Get it! No, save it. Get
You've
it. Save
eaten.
it.
What have you eaten so far? You've had Allosaurus, Ankylosaurus, and Dimetrodon. He's like,
You had an
this must
Ankylosaurus?
taste. Yeah. Did you eat it or did you not? No, it went away. It went
No,
away.
the
Yeah.
Ankylosaurus went away.
They didn't kill it.
Right,
It got hung
okay.
got
It
hangover.
got, it got drunk on this weed it was eating. So we,
Okay.
He got drunk on the wheat. It sounds like she's got high.
yeah, no, when I got drunk on this weed that was in because it had fermented,
Okay.
and we used the dragons to distract it
Below
to
myself.
come away from it. So we
Yeah, that
didn't
was our
actually
session. That's
kill
not
it
up yet.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's about right.
because it was
Yeah.
herb.
Oh no, actually, it's different. That's a 12. That ain't going no.
No, that's not getting charmed.
I didn't want that to work, to be honest.
No.
that's just ridiculous.
Is
Oh, I
that,
thought
is that
it
an
was
action?
fun.
That's an action, but you got two actions.
It'd be an action to do that.
So
Yeah.
you realise that that's not working. It's
I've
still
just
aggressive.
I've thrown the hand.
Yeah.
I've Jurassic Park the hand. Stop and it's going. This isn't going, is
This
it?
is not working.
Sun's getting real low, big guy.
Yeah. He's looking at me, he's raised an eyebrow. So, I'm not I ain't going for this. So, fine. We just dropped the changing weapons stuff. So
Well,
we just dropped his panty on stuff.
It's too much. Too
Yeah.
much for anything to care about.
So just for your reference, I don't know if you ever picked up.
What is charm animal?
Huh?
Is it a spell?
Animal.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because ranger side of things.
Are you doing that as an action or a bonus?
That was an action.
Yeah.
Really?
It's always an action.
Yeah, if I want to get out of trouble card, that's how we'll use it.
Always an action. Just to make it interesting, things like this. But weapon changing.
It's no.
It's just,
Yeah.
this is a ranger and a beast master.
I
For,
worked in
for
a
me,
fishing,
for me, animal handling could be an action, and that's it.
Yeah, alright.
He's a beast master.
But yeah,
That could be a bonus. That could be a
but
bonus.
I'm actually
really,
nerfing
couldn't it?
myself. But the irony is, I'm not actually proficient in it.
That's why
I'm a
you
terrible
don't,
ranger.
That's why you don't have a DM
I'm
in the
deliberately a
party,
terrible ranger.
because I'll be for the party.
Yeah, I'm surprised when it works sometimes.
Bought you an action.
Yeah, so you got 2 actions now to drop this beastie.
Right, okay, it's nothing for it.
Do you remember when you were doing the Sun
bet
Island?
this-
There's not many dinosaurs.
this
They
dice
were
is
looking
gonna
at me
conk me
going,
out.
when you said there were dinosaurs killed, and then we ended the session with that Triceratops account out, and it's like dinosaurs non-stop since then.
I ended up with 2 pistols. Can't remember why, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Right.
2 pistols on my
2 pistols.
2 fight for the old. Fight for the old country.
I am going all or nothing. Really is all or nothing on this
Yep.
one because it's sharpshooting.
Going all Steve
Yeah, go for
Marriott,
it.
are you?
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm loving that Clyde bit out of a dice because that was rolling going to stop badly. I know it was. That is a 19 plus 6,
Yeah, that hits.
25. I might as well roll my second attack because I just know this is the first one that's going to take it down, even with the sharpshooter. Unless this thing is really glass cannon.
No, we've established the Triceratops can sort of go doing nuclear.
Oh, that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
And that's 2 scale as well.
That's a 19 with the second.
That would hit, yes.
Cool.
If there's any adjustments on.
Right, wait, I'm lying to you. That is minus 5. That's 14.
That hits still.
Still hits.
Yeah, that's
cool.
what I meant.
Right,
Just in
okay.
case there's any adjustments to that
Yeah.
one there.
Yeah, the first
The
one.
other one
The first one I didn't bother with because I knew that was going
that's
to go.
definitely going to be hit. Yeah.
Yeah,
That one,
it's minus 5
there's
plus 10.
adjustments.
9 is plus 10. So, if this D10 works out for me, this can be funny.
Has this party rested at all since the Dimetrodons?
The start
Yeah,
of
we
the
had a
start
short
session.
rest.
Well, you have a hit dice rest, as it were. So it's
Okay.
not like a long rest. We have what we call a medium
Oh,
rest.
yeah.
Yeah. Long rest can be done in like campsites and villages, I suppose, which is quite far apart.
I just want to know for Tibbs's skills and stuff.
I'm going for the brain because sharpshooter.
Okay.
That's 7 plus 14,
Okay.
that's 21,
Yep.
plus 10 because sharpshooter,
31.
31.
Okay.
Got a thick high in this one. No, that wasn't cocked, that did stay in position. 8 plus 14. Which I'm dark player, I can't do that in my head. Wow.
What was it?
This is,
What was it?
it's 22, sorry, it's 8 plus 14.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got dyscalculus.
Yeah.
So that's
No,
53
what did I say? 20? Did I say 22?
Yeah.
So it's 32 because of the shot.
32.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Cool. So that's
Love that sharpshooter when it works out.
So
And
this thing is now looking super bloody, like almost like all those bullets seem to like smash into inside and take out bits of skull. It takes out that bit of the skull.
I just look
Oh,
over
hopefully
and
this will finish
It's
it
not
off
necessarily
then.
roaring
Just-
now.
just
It's
blow
kind of
on
like
both.
more like.
I'm just going to say hello. I don't look like the type I'm really friendly.
Just don't speak common.
Fireball.
It looks like
You were trying to say
you
this
don't have to
is-
do anything. It looks like it's literally its last leg. You could almost sneeze on it. That helps.
Try that. do a sneeze on it.
Sneeze
What,
attack.
with fireball?
Sneeze attack.
No, just sneeze on it.
Alright then, I'll just do a straight fireball.
It looks like you.
Just a straight fireball.
This is straight
Right,
fireball.
what level were you going to
Cantrip.
cast?
She drops level 3s like it's going out of fashion.
Sorry?
She literally drops level 3s.
How many dice you rolled him?
8.
It's dead.
It's
What, even on an 8?
it's vaporised.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you rolled 5 dice, you would have killed it.
That's not. Is it nicely barbecued now?
It's sinking is what it's doing.
It's now sinking. Now, I don't know if you want to do anything as it sinks. I don't know if
Mr. Tibbs runs up and he tries
harpoon
to.
it. It's gonna harpoon.
No, he's not going to harpoon
Okay.
it.
Poking it slightly.
Yes, he is.
Not my fun. We've had enough.
He's going to and on his harpoon, he's got rope attached.
Cool.
So he's going to harpoon it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll.
And save this thing.
Tibbs. You're not attaching that rope to the boat, right? That thing weighs more than the boat does.
Oh no, he's holding the rope. He's holding the rope.
Yeah, if that's really deep, it turns out that starts sinking.
So he's got the rope around him. Yeah, like bandolier style, and then he's going to throw the javelin, which is tied to it.
Why couldn't we have Jasper on board now? Because we go. She can't stay down there. Not with one boat attached to it.
He rolls 14 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that's going to harpoon it and
Right.
keep it in place as it goes down.
And then he's going to
It's
strength check to steady.
stench check. Yeah.
Oh, that wandered around a lot.
Do you want a saving throw or a straight check?
Straight check.
That is going to be 18.
So with that, you sort of row it back to shore and bring the carcass up, and you can have some fruit rations from it because that's what you want. It's enough for.
Draco has a good munch on it.
Yes,
It's got
Tibbs
away
would
like
like
6
to
tons.
do
And Fluffy.
whatever role, I don't know what it'll be, nature, investigation, to try and work out some more about this creature.
Okay.
I'm going from being a sailor, and that he's probably done whaling and knows marine
you've got
creatures.
your book, so you can read it for your book.
What would you like him
So
to
when we're going
roll?
to find out Tibbs, and he just takes his red coat off and he's just jacked.
And so he's doing a bit of dissecting. Yeah, well, he is quite.
He
Yeah,
only got-
as in like he's put on his rope and it's just like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
he got an 8 on nature.
So yeah, he kind of you learn no more from it than the book you've already got,
Okay.
kind of thing, where it's efficient. But as he's dissecting, you chopping it up.
I believe it's got a plesiosaur.
A skeleton arm drops out from its bowels, and there's a ring upon the skeletal arm, and you can have that as a whoever wants it. Whoever wants it, you can. I don't know if Tibbs is getting.
Who found it?
I don't.
You can roll it off if you want. It's a ring
Tibbs
for
Shouldn't
regeneration.
have anything.
Tibbs is staring at it and I just go, yeah. Just,
And as you're sort of discuss your ring, you've dissected, you've got your meat. You sail back across the
did you read it?
the water.
I read the title, I know what it is.
I've already got a ring of Carly. I don't really need it.
Carly?
Yeah.
It kind of works
an
though with the pirate round
invisible
seafood, which
stalker
keep getting more and more
attached
rings
to
in
it.
it.
Okay, I'm
I've
going
not used it yet.
I've got plenty of rings. Over
Bloody
here.
hell, okay.
I'm going to pause it. And then
Oh, I
have
love
a
it.
quick break here.
I've got ring of him.
Otherwise, I'll forget. Okay, so you get off the boat and make your way across this small island, and located in this island in the northern reach of the inland lake is a zone of ziggurat overgrown with jungle vegetation. Okay.
You're prepared.
As you approach the steps to this temple, laying on the floor are 4 deceased bodies which stand up, and whilst they look like humans, they are kind of gross, as their stomachs have all been cut open and their innards sort of looks like something's burst out from them. Something's supposed to burst out. Their rib cage is.
I've been watching too many reviews of aliens. I'm only going one way of my thinking.
You sort of recognise them sort of as some sort of undead, but it's not like any zombie living undead thing you've seen before. I can't even pronounce what they're called.
Let's have a look.
So you chose well. Where are my bullets?
Yeah, they're called that. If you want to know, XOCH80. Don't look too much.
Normally, if it's next at the front, it's
Soccer. So it'd be a Z, wouldn't it?
Soccer Tatio. Soccer Tatio.
Which one?
This one
This
here.
one, yeah.
Mm.
I'll let you read that and then.
Yeah, fine. Do
you
you want
go.
me to put the camera on extra reference to what we can't pronounce? Just for those playing.
By the way, you've got the book that end. I need to rub a few things out
Need to
anyway.
go up a little bit.
No, you stop.
There we go.
You're moving the book. I'm trying to move the camera as
Oh,
well.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that enough in focus, guys? Hopefully it is. There you go.
Okay, I'm going to give that back. Heavy book, leaning.
See the beautiful thing is, yeah, they'll say, oh, yeah, pronounce it like this, and then they'll send it over in text form and check it on the comments. So, well, thank you.
So where have we got on this? There's a description. It's a filthy humanoid zombie, emaciated and covered with dried gore and a horrific chest wound is the description it gives.
Okay. Are we rolling for...
I don't know, do you want to negotiate?
No, I don't,
Days.
I don't think negotiation is really in their remit, do you?
Oh, you're on one of those days. Okay.
Okay, let's roll for initiative. Yes, I've got something more than 10, so that's good.
Something more than nice and big.
Dirty 20.
I'll see your 30-20 and I'll rate you 21.
Wanna roll for Tibbs? Do you wanna?
What, my rolling initiative?
Yeah. Do you wanna?
Okay.
Obviously, as the journey's continued, I've speed loaded.
Dirty 20.
20. So I'm assuming your dex is. What's your? Who wants to go first? Then you two. I'll let you argue it.
I don't mind.
Tibbs' dex is 2.
What's your bonus in your dex? So,
4.
okay.
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah, cool. Walker, so as you crash through the,
I was just trying to focus. I've got glasses.
you had spotted the corpses before they land on the ground, so you were somewhat prepared for them to rise from the grave. So there was no surprise. So you get to act fast there.
Okay. Bloody undead. These ones are a bit more fresh than usual, I think.
Less fresh.
Well, stuff's still dribbling out of them, which is unusual for us on the undead front.
It's a gory wound, but it's dried blood. It's not goopy. It's more
dry
like a
heat,
hole
yeah?
in their chest. With it's a dried wound.
It's a dry one. Try not to put any references to this. Okay, well, we'll go standard issue procedures on this. I still have 8 left. Okay, that's fine. Always have to check those +1 arrows, just to make sure the stock is. I really need to go and get some more of those.
I love taking to an island away from civilization.
Yeah,
so you
perfect,
can't stock
yeah,
up on
thanks.
stuff and grab.
This is actually where it's going to start getting really crap. You throw undead at me, and it's like, oh, I've got arrows a day, so I got 8 that might affect them though. Oh well, back into melee for me. Okay. Let's see how much power these guys have got. That's 10. That's 10, so it's 22 to hit.
That'll do it.
Going after this guy just for reference.
What are you hitting with?
Just the guns are only for when the shit hits the fan.
Ammunition?
Hmm?
What ammunition are you
Oh, +1. Sorry, that's what I was saying about it. Make sure I've still got some
yeah.
left.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Just make sure you were not just stop there. Yeah.
No, because the +1's on the damage, not for the hits. So so
Yeah. Smash into him. Let's do
Alright,
it.
let's do that first one. Let's see if these guys are squishy or not. That's a not bad squishy check. 6 + 7 is 13 + 1. 14.
Okay.
I thought you did +1. Probably okay with that.
Which one were you going for, by the way?
This one.
Sorry. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 14 in the face. Probably end up in his foot.
Yeah. He's fine. He's
fine.
It's fine.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That's fine.
Oh, I don't like it when you do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's just quite injured.
Um,
Oh, they
Did-
got on that.
they're rattling. Did you notice?
I don't. He's a brainless creature, so he didn't show pain or anything. So it's kind
That's
of
right, I'm
towards you.
killing these with fire. Right.
I'm halfway through my bloody actions on the hold. Let's build another one at him, and if he don't go down, I'm just going to take a side step and just go, you might want to go and incinerate these guys.
I'm getting it already.
Yeah, that's more than last time. That's like 29.
Cool.
I'm loving this +11. The guns are actually more risky to use. There's so many things that go wrong with the guns. That's my D10, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah, let's put another one in just to see if anything shakes loose. I really should have sharpshooted, that would have been cool, but no. 4, so that's 11 points of damage onto the same guy, squishing his check.
Drops down to the floor
Okay,
and collapses.
I lost 2 of those +1 arrows.
The fact that he hasn't took it off the board means it's coming back.
And I'm going to use my movement to actually move away further so they get out of charging range. Yeah. Oh, she lobbed that at me. That went past. There you go. And hold action with the same tooth. In the event that we get charged, it comes into melee distance, then it will attack it first. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really prepared to run this into that, into the 3 of them.
Oh, that's why they're slightly different. They are slightly different to zombies. They have a anti-death save ability.
Anti-death save.
Effectively stop you rolling death. You fail your death save instantly if they get you down to 0.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
Not that that will
Oh,
happen.
that's
These
right.
are just effectively just.
Me now?
Yep.
Yeah,
So yep.
but it's not off the board, so.
Let's bring fireball.
Are you immune against fire?
I should be able to hit all of them from there.
Well, you can move yourself up.
6, 7, 11, 12,
Then you're ranging
13,
it. It's like
14,
60 plus,
17, 19.
Not your best roll.
Could have been better.
Just expecting to roll a ton of dice and there will be 6s, isn't it? Yeah, and the entire. They're gone and everything behind them's gone. That entire area is just a crater.
I've done that a few times.
Okay, over to Tim's
Yeah.
team.
The entire destination we'll be travelling all that long, all that far, and bang.
Oh, it's Tibbs.
Yeah. It's Tim's to.
I wasn't sure if you were thinking or.
Where is he? Over here.
Yeah, I just sort of stunned.
There he is.
Red coat. Yeah.
He's going to run in.
You madman!
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So you're going to slam into both there, are you?
yeah.
Yep.
It's going to do first attack.
To go doing acrobatics to jump over the other one. Jump on the first one that's on the floor. He just trips right there.
18.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay.
I
think.
9 points of damage.
yeah, that kills one.
Piercing damage. And then on the other one, he rolled a 13.
That hits.
And he rolled 7 points of damage.
And that hits. And you've still got your Sailor Boy left in charge.
And then Tibbs will do an action surge
Okay.
and attack the other one that's within 5 foot.
Okay. Yeah.
16 plus 9.
That hits.
He's got 11 points of damage.
Yeah. And that takes him.
I don't like the fact
So
you're
I just
taking them
hit
off
the
ball.
hardest guy. That's why I had so much grief.
They're coming back, aren't they? No.
No, but it's
During the
fake
combat,
out.
just the one.
Just a fake out.
Yeah. Because you know what zombies are like. They don't actually have that ability, which is annoying. So you can. There are stairs leading up to the top of the temple, all the way up. So that's why I'm climbing. I know the stairs don't go all the way up, but they do. So you can put yourselves at the top.
Of.
I don't want to damage any of this foliage, but I'm actually in the bush. Nope.
We're going at what, the top of the stairs?
Well, yeah, if you want it depends where you want to go, and that's.
I think I might get Draco to hang back a little bit.
So you
Actually.
can just
How
describe
are
it
you,
quick.
how are you feeling about going up these steps and I'm hanging back a little bit?
All right.
You okay? Yeah? No. I won't joke.
I just do everything was fire.
I was waiting for it to start walking up the steps and realised I wasn't there. It just started looking at it. So you change the piss and all of a sudden a hand just comes up from the bush and then it starts doing rock, paper, scissors. Whose turn is it? Or even Goblin to be taking it in turns and going, who does the stupid thing first?
But that's because I'm not there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So
You have this modern way of
How
this
can we
amazing
get
way of
in?
just avoiding it. So
Well,
it
Me?
still happens, but you can avoid it.
Can we search around see how
That's
we can
high
get
acrobatics, my friends.
You sort
Exactly.
of search around the bottom, you can't find anything around the bottom that can
Be penetrated.
go in, but there are stairs leading up to the top.
You've got ink on your nose.
Have I? Oh, good.
As in right at the front, actually. I didn't even see it until
Stab myself in the nose in pain.
that. Excellent.
Nice.
Ian's now going to be very self-conscious.
Yeah, that's it. All the way to the end. I can't see.
Probably gone. Probably.
Okay, let's go for it then. Let's go up and have a search about everywhere.
So you walk up the stairs, and as you're going up the stairs, you can see at the top of the ziggurat there is a 30 by 30 foot area sunken about 10 foot from the upper lip of the structure, and it's covered with overgrown vines and other vegetation. You can see a black stone altar that is stained with blood, flanked by a pair of columns engraved with unspeakable scenes of sacrifice. Whereabouts are you?
Well, what, shall I put us all up here or something?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't. Survival check? Survival? Come on, that. Can I look to see
I'll leave
roughly
Squishy
judge how
behind.
old
How
this
has
blood
Tibbs
is?
felt about the jungle and everything at the moment?
He seems to be taking it in stride.
Okay.
Can I do a survival check or something similar to judge how old this blood is? And has anyone been using this place recently?
Tibbs will assist you.
So you go
So whatever you do, you get advantage.
Well, when you said the blood, yeah.
But
Like-
on this,
Right, yeah, I just get some kind of inclination at if
Pass
this
me
is
your
recent.
model.
you get advantage. Tibbs is assisting you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
so you're up here.
I just wonder what kind of check you want
It's
just to
fluffy with
verify. Yeah, it does leave my side.
And you're back here. And Miko can stay at the top. So
13.
Yeah, I'm leaving them down there with the dragon.
Yeah, okay, so I'm at 13. Did you just confirm what check?
So, yeah.
Medicine.
13.
Actually, medicine. Is
Medicine?
fine, but yeah.
Oh, damn you.
Sorry.
16 then total. With the advantage. Advantage actually came out as 7.
Yeah, so yeah, you can see it's like old blood.
Second.
Is that better or
No,
what?
it was.
A lot of it's old, but there is a patch of new blood here. Maybe
That's
a
what
week old kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Good. We haven't just missed it by 5 minutes. That's
No,
what I'm worried about.
no.
Tastes like new blood, sir.
And
then
it's got the same taste.
And then he goes and falls over.
As you're looking, what you see just on this side here, because
Must
you
be
won't be able
dragon.
to see it from where you are, there is a hole in the pit in the thing here. So there's a hole here that leads down. It's quite black. As in, you can't see the bottom. It's just a black
Right.
shaft.
I'm letting you roll with it. He's the one staring at you. You don't need both of us doing it. You know you've done bad.
Colour, nothing wrong with the colour black. Quote Rebel MC, black means good.
All I could think of was, I said haze. Chef.
So we're not going to mention that column just fell off the place then?
No. Why are you giving that back to me? I don't want it.
I've got a spare phone.
All right, okay.
If you need it,
It's beautiful because we're looking at this one. And it's
I'm not
straight
going to
out of
roll a
colour.
pen, to be
You
honest.
can see the other one fall down.
Roll for initiative. The people, well, everyone, just to save time.
19.
22.
11.
19. 22. Ugh, come here, card.
It's a heavy card, is it?
Just wrote down. So, do you get me?
Alright. What do you roll, Shell?
11.
I got an 11 as well, but my dex is 0. So, as you're sort of exploring the thing,
I guess.
what do you around you? The vines lift up and start to attack and grab them. One per each. One per of you. Obviously, I don't attack.
That was. Yeah.
Yeah. I think ahead and do a sound. If this no sense now.
Couldn't just go and just rustle some leaves or some.
What's that is? Leaves moving. Yeah, it's a change camera angle, yes. It's quite difficult camera angle to get into this.
See, I missed it. I missed all the sound effects. So, as you can see, we're boned.
4 awakened vines each into all of you, and it's over to Walker.
Okay. This camera's not compatible with high up stuff.
But I don't think arrow can work.
No. It seems it's probably going their vines, which means they can try and bind us probably.
You'll probably know when you turn up.
Right.
Insight. What's on it?
Inside the tent.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, that's well done.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, mate. Vines, just vines.
Right, so that didn't get surprise on us.
No. I did roll for it, and I'm going against your passive at the moment, so that's quite tricky.
So you've got to beat a 21.
If you weren't actively looking out for things, but being you examining the temple and you're cautious and the things, I go with your passive.
Yeah.
It's more of a normal scene. I would actively ask you to roll for it.
That's fine.
But this, I'm assuming your haunches are up, shall we say?
So there's blood, there's a table, that's enough for me. I am keeping a good eye on stuff. Right, rapier time then.
Sorry.
So, yeah. So
Rapier turn.
Oh, that could have been
Stab.
better. Could have been worse. It's 14 total.
That does hit.
Does hit.
That does hit. You get there. You realise you've got to swing at the vine and you get into the trunk of it.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Yeah. It's a good hit.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Helpful?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so 3 plus 5 is 8.
You got my system I've got already. I can write the number back.
That's 8.
Yep.
On the vine.
8 on the vine.
And slice again. That's better. 21 to hit to the second attack. And that's a bit better as well. That's a 12 total to damage.
Okay.
And it's not got me in. Well, it's in melee, I suppose you have to call it, because I'm attacking it with a sword. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Can I attempt like a dodge move, like to just get out of
Well,
not getting any kind of
you
strike out of it? It's
are-
not actually attacking.
you are
It's a bit of a weird one.
rogue now. Yeah? So
Yeah.
dodge would be an action.
Yeah, I didn't mean to use the word
No,
dodge. I know
no,
it's an
no.
active one.
But as a rogue, you can use dodge as a bonus action rather than just an action.
What, level 1?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Uh,
You can do dodge, disengage, and
I think there's
Something else.
There's 3, isn't it?
that's the rogue thing.
yeah.
Let's go back.
Guide passes
Dodge,
required
dash,
for an action.
dodge,
Why
dash,
don't I-
disengage.
Go back to
The 3 Ds.
dodgeball earlier on.
Sorry, my bloody D&D beyond this. My browser's still working.
Yeah.
My
Patches all-
browser has literally crashed, so I can't even
But
check.
yeah, you can do that as a rogue.
Yeah. I
I've,
thought it was something else. My browser's completely.
I'll have a look.
I just want to get a little bit of distance if I can.
Yeah, I can allow it.
I know they're last, but
That isn't
doing
one
the
of the
rogue.
Ds,
Whole
though.
point of being a rogue.
I think my whole tablet's crashed. That's a new one. I've never done that.
We're
What's
going
it
for
called?
difficult terrain as well, because this is scrambling around. There's flying everywhere, going up these things.
Cunning action. Oh no, that's second level.
Yeah.
Second level. So you can't do that yet.
Okay. Yeah. What I was trying to say is just like going as I've attacked it's got me in melee, but it's a vine, which is a bit unusual. And if I can attempt to step away with it without a lot of issues, I'm not. If I get this working. I'm not even going to bother with
Okay.
it. It's
Tips.
It's working.
And where is Tibbs? What's happened? What?
They're all in combat. They all come around.
We'll just finish this
Okay.
quickly. The tiger, Sabertooth.
Because where
is
basically
anything
the whole
gold
top bit was overgrown, so that where you stood, there's a vine.
Right, so there's a vine on the.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Have they had a rest yet?
Where were we? No, not 16.
Tibbs is going to attack the one behind him.
Yeah, got to.
That is 24.
That's definitely going to hit. That's a good hit. That's almost like double the hit it needed to hit.
Oh, okay. My browser didn't die. It's actually the touchpad died. Go back to that.
11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's cool.
How does it look?
It's a few leads are coming
Right,
out.
Tibbs will go again.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a 16.
That's a good, not as good as before, obviously, but yeah, it's a fine. You can't really at this stage miss.
Gets 6 points of damage this
Hang on
time.
there.
Let's go here. I'm trying to. Pretty
Six-
difficult to
6 points of damage on it this
Points
time.
there, okay, yeah. Okay, then going over to Gelfenworth.
Sorry, cameraman's currently rebooting his gear, so can't be moving cameras around. Shit.
I'm going to do fireball.
Can I negotiate? I'm going to say that every time.
I'll choose. I'll be able to miss the tiger because he's quite low.
Sure.
I'll choose to miss Tibbs and Walker.
With your level,
in
it's
this.
1 plus your. So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just.
I'm going to do. I'm going to do level 3. Incinerator.
So I said earlier, always level 3.
By the way, the reason you didn't spot them when they were there, they have some false appearance. So they just look like normal
Well,
vines.
yeah,
until-
we'd expect it to be all over that sort of thing anyway. It's just, oh, I know who goes sacrificing people up there out knowing they're there.
It reads here, if you wanted the full description I get, it's the evil of the temple has created awakened vines that shortly attack the characters on top of the structure.
Come on, give me a quick.
My direction ahead for this.
That sounds dangerous. Sounded dangerous.
I'm very excited.
And the temple's dust.
Yeah.
16, 19, 21,
Whatever you want, just let me know when
25,
it's here. You just
well, no, you just said
29.
in.
yeah, you want the
32.
points of damage.
Yeah.
And how many? How many would you get for that?
3. These 3 here. The one not next to Tibbs.
This is a saving throw, right? As well.
One, yeah. These 3.
Like a comical way.
I don't think I quite get that one. I don't
Right.
think.
After today, I'm burning my D20s and buying a whole new set. So how many did you get? These 3 here?
Yeah, because I don't think I could quite reach the one next to Tibbs.
Well, these
Well,
guys die.
it's an origin point you want to be aiming for, really, isn't it? Because if you can identify them.
So you do kill those, and you just got. I join a control sailor boy and get him to scramble up and
Yeah,
go to here. You can
okay.
do sailor boy. Get 2 attacks, so
Right, back in the room.
+3. Well, a D20 +3 and a D20 +3. So let's do 1.
I have a touchpad that works.
6,
That was weird.
9.
Like the first attack misses.
Oh. This guy in prison.
As he missed,
Yeah.
a sailor boy's just run up and gone, Leeway!
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
It's
you can
going
be
in
sponsoring
prison
this after hearing that.
That's
Just
definitely
saying.
going in prison after that roll. That is atrocious.
Okay,
Atrocious
so
D20.
the
Not
vine
bad.
comes up to maybe grab him.
That's it.
All the dice you own.
Come on! Hang on, I'm going to make sure. There's got to be a. There's
Oh, it's fell over.
It's too much for him.
+5. Hang on, this could be it. Yes! 8 +5. Yes, gets
Right.
these 12.
That's 13.
That's 13.
Yeah.
I was going to
just
give it a
rolled
split
an 8. I was
second.
like, that is so low, maybe. I was like, nope.
No.
+5 to hit.
Who's this from?
Sailor Boy's just
Yeah.
charged.
Oh, yeah, just.
Go on then.
No, no, yes, no.
Target was
HP.
grappled. Hang on,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
read
just
it.
barely. That comes the same when you're so excited you can hit a random save.
Okay, I'm going to set my dice. I'm going to see. I've got being told whether to fling him down the stairs or just attack his normal. 60% chance he gets flung.
That's a long way down.
No, he doesn't get flung. So what is this? This here. So now he's being constricted in 17.
Yep.
So he's going to
Grappled.
take 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And he is now grappled, yeah. 10 points
10
of damage
points,
and
so-
grappled. I'm fine.
Not fine, Angel. It's in places I don't want it.
Walker, it's down to you.
Bonus actually laughed my ass. Never like that sailor anyway.
Yeah.
Where am I? What's that?
They're gonna, yeah. There'll be a chance of it. I
Uh,
know what's going on with it. No, I know what's going on. I've got the plan.
Right. Can I identify where the source of that vine that's got hold of Sailor Boy is?
Pretty much at the base where he's fighting. He's sort of it's doing this to him, so it's
Yeah.
all.
So if I can lop it off there and it will kill the bit that's got attached to it. So I've got to
Hopefully.
run off to him. That's what I'm
Hopefully,
going.
yeah.
Where is that? Sorry.
It's this one here, this square here.
Alright, can I move over to that without any issues?
It's difficult terrain kind of thing, so I don't know where you are because I can't actually see.
Well,
You
Oh, it's here.
to give a
so that's what you move.
I jump-
That's 3 squares. That's 15 foot.
just jump over the
terrain,
table.
yeah.
What?
Do we
Is it?
prove my acrobatics?
Jump,
over
yeah, jump over the table.
Yeah.
Do athletics
Yeah, do
or
it.
acrobatics, sorry.
there? Oh
Make it
wow!
seem- no,
Oh wow!
I
This
love
is going to
it.
be like
Something
the
to
worst saving moment going. It's not a 1. But only 5.
You still have your dice of inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it when these things happen. I cock up and move it like that. If it was one of you guys, then that's a 3, so that's an 11 on acrobatics.
11? Depends what DC you were setting.
Well,
To jump over a table.
refines attacking you in
Or
moderate.
are they though?
Well, there's
Is
still
it the only one
tricky.
left? Is
Yeah,
that the only one left?
I was going moderate. I was looking for 15.
Moderate.
Yeah, sorry, moderate. So,
It's only a table. It's not attacking me.
for me, easy's out of combat. Anything in combat is moderate or above. That's
I
just the
think
way.
you-
Um,
I think you're gonna have
Well,
to use
tell me what happens then.
I'm
fall
going
flat
to.
on your face.
It's not a 1.
I'm now covered in
one.
blood from the table.
I'm going to treat
Very
you like
psychotic.
you're tripping. So I'm going to let you roll 1d4 to see how many times 10 how many feet you fall.
Okay.
You're only 4 of the
Really?
Wow,
I'm
okay.
tripping. Yeah, it's not one, but
It's a failure.
Do you think you're going to be
Yeah, it's a
that
failure.
high?
The DC's 15, so.
If it was a 1, you'd have fallen all the way down the temple and taken many d6s.
Go on in. I like letting these play out, to be honest. 3.
3d6 of damage as you fall 30
You're going to roll that
15
because I prefer you use your dice. They suck.
and not prone. So you're going to be down here. Prone.
I like to think I shouted out, I'm coming to
3d6.
save you, just before I
Yeah.
heard dump, dump, dump.
So yeah, 8 points of damage.
Oh, take that. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's more of my pride.
So yeah, you've sort of fallen down. You're not okay.
Plus 8 on acrobatics.
Oh,
It's still
that was
cocking
pretty
up.
Which-
useless.
You saying it's more of your
Amazing.
pride just reminds me of the last time I was with you as an Anirothel, where it did psychic damage on you as a joke. Like, telling a bad joke did psychic damage
Yes.
on you. Oh, the joys of a bard, eh?
So that's one action. I guess you can.
I'm on the bloody floor now.
I,
You don't get 2 actions, you get 2 attacks.
Don't you? Yes. No, it's one action.
I
isn't
lean
it?
over
I
and
keep
say,
forgetting that.
Walker, what the hell?
Yeah.
Because
Tibbs is now.
it's not the
Yeah.
movement. It's
Yeah.
the movement then is an action to try and jump over it. So-
Yeah. Well,
Tips,
Well,
it
yeah.
will.
Tibbs is up. Let's see if Tibbs.
Tibbs,
Yeah.
what's there?
He's sort of in combat. So
There's one there,
Yeah.
and there's one below you.
there's just one. You've
No,
got
no,
one
it's
left,
the
right in front
one,
of Tibbs.
and
Oh,
she's wrapped round Sailor Boy.
I'm investigating something down here. I meant to do that.
Yeah.
He was a sailor
Totally
boy.
deliberate.
Yeah.
Totally deliberate.
Tibbs
Check
rolled 21.
I found out where they're all
That's
coming
definitely gonna
from.
hit.
Anirothel, you meant to be some sort of ranger. You
Anirothel?
Who?
Anirothel?
I mean, Walker.
She's
sorry.
panicking. She's panicking. She's losing.
Anirothel wouldn't have fell down.
No, I know.
And
One
he
day
got
it's
Tibbs and Sailor Boy there.
Unutilised camera.
12 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that first attack.
First attack, yeah.
This vine, is you can see it's hanging on. As that attack goes in, leaves and bits of vine go everywhere. And it just looks like there's just a single strand of left holding this vine together.
You've
He
ripped that bit of
rolls.
paper and that camera is now trying to focus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, because you're moving.
I'm sorry.
It's freaking it out now. It was perfect, absolutely perfect. You move one little bit of paper really far away and it suddenly goes, I want you instead. Yeah! That's so
So
They're not set to
no.
autofocus in.
Yes.
18 plus 9, 28.
That
Is that right?
definitely hit,
27?
Yeah.
28, 27, something like that. And he did 7 points of damage.
7, and that, as the last thing you cut, it drops, and Sailor Boy drops as well.
And so does half.
So does half the temple. And you can all stand back up.
Yeah, there's false alarm. Thought I saw a insect.
Yeah. Fossil gold. Yeah. Fossil gold. An entrance, secret entrance.
Yeah,
You're looking
I'll
for
go with
secret
that.
entrances.
It's just out of the blue, and I suddenly hear a better word in my head, and it's like gold. I mean gold.
So
False
now-
or shiny, you know.
Let's see if you
I
do.
just shake my head.
Now 20, you do hear a better word in your head, and it's in Anirothel's voice.
Never gonna leave me.
Nat 20. I'm not wrong.
So after
PTSD.
the attack defines your initial
It's
sort of
always in
surge,
your
just
voice.
is
BSD,
Walker's Hold.
actually.
Is Walker's Hole?
Walker's Hold. Walker, as he was looking there,
What? Hey,
Steady
this
on.
escalated.
Hey, whoa!
We weren't listening.
Oh! Not in front of the cat, eh?
Walker's Hold.
Now I'm going to
Discovered.
watch that bit of the video back and see exactly how that panned out, because we're having our own discussion.
Yeah. Let's see who heard.
I've got your voice in my head and something about my holes happening.
Well,
Okay.
does that take you back to the
This is
theme?
not a love story.
So
Alright, Taylor Swift.
there is a hole at the back of the temple. Here.
Okay.
That drops down. That's
Right.
your initial search has just discovered that. So there might be more entrances, but you'd have to.
See, that narrative video works. Now it's like, oh, jump over the table, failed it, and dropped down the hole instead.
Yeah, I was going to place it there, but I thought, no, I'll place it at the back. It'd be more of a surprise.
Well, it would have been a surprise
It's a
because I
backdoor
can't
hole.
see it from here. It would have been a surprise because I can't see it from where I'm
Yeah.
sitting.
Okay. I'll call Newt over to shine some light down the hole. Light him up.
That's Draco.
Newt's always they're inseparable now.
so
Yeah.
cast his
Newt's
colour spell.
essentially a turret now on the dragon.
Oh, I dropped
basically-
him. Sorry.
He's gone.
Oh.
It's lucky there wasn't an actual hole.
Is he flying into the hole?
Oh, he's hovering in at
It's
the
hovering
top.
around the hole.
Or around top?
Lingering.
Just teasing it.
Is he lingering around
Just
the hole?
teasing.
Lingering around the hole.
Yeah.
He's shining his light down there. Can we see anything?
From the range of his light, you can't. He goes down it. It's just.
What is the range?
What is the range of your light? That's a good point. You got that.
I always like to think it's actually Newton. He's just got a flash.
It's on the spell.
Jasper gave.
What's it called?
He doesn't even bother with magic anymore. He's actually got.
What's that
I'm
spell
sorry.
called? Yeah? What's that spell called?
I've just dropped on.
What's
the
Has he
spell
got dark vision or anything?
Don't
We don't have dark vision in the world.
We have
Infrared
a
vision.
we have a version of it. Because
Yeah.
I've got it.
Dancing lights.
Partial light.
Oh, okay.
The range is
Am I
120
wrong?
feet.
Yeah.
On dancing lights, do you create? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Balls. Yeah.
Do you create 3 orbs
Yeah.
and you can actually send them off?
That's
Yeah.
it. Do that.
So off they go.
What's the distance though? Because
120
you
feet.
may be able to send it with enough intermittence so that you can see further. That was so meta-gamey, sorry.
That's fine. So you're going to send these lights. So 120 foot. You're going to go down right down. You can send them. So you're going to do like 3, 1. You can control them, can't you? You just do.
Yep.
They've always. I've never said it because I'm a DM. I'm like, they've always just put them together as a thing.
Yeah.
And use them as that. Like, no, just send them.
So essentially, you could put them one over each of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Well,
Did you? Did you know that?
Oh no, sorry. I was just reading. Sorry.
No, because you've not really thought about it. You should.
No. I just used to. Sorry, I'm reading.
You're overpowered as it is. I'm not helping out.
Yeah.
I'm a good DM, but I'm not that.
Okay, can we see anything?
So what you do with your lights, you spread them out one alpha. It looks like, by your calculations, the drop is 200 foot, and at the bottom, there is what looks like to be a pool of water.
Can we tell how deep it is?
Not how deep the water is, just that it's about 200-foot drop.
Okay, how big is this hole? Is it
5 foot by 5. It's big enough for you all to get through, including Draco. I'm not going to do that much work. Everyone, your party can get down.
Lorna, just deal with it.
is Draco strong enough
It
to
gets
hold?
squishy.
He can't at the moment until you level up with him. Then you can fly with him. You
No,
can ride
what I
with
was
him on board.
thinking is if he was standing at the top with
How
rope
far
tied
down?
round his neck,
Okay.
so that we could all climb down.
Do we have 200 foot of rope?
I was asking
Yeah.
how far I dropped down because I
We've,
forgot.
200
we've
foot.
got rope.
200.
I don't know why I'm looking.
200 foot.
Well, I got 50.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit much.
Yeah, I've only got 100.
Would
As I peer down, it's just water. I don't see any doors.
where is Tibbs's gear?
Let's go. No, we ain't going to bother.
Probably just round the bottom there. So it's just a. I don't think he has much on him apart from his sword and raging.
Javelin belt.
So if you want a
second
trinket or
bow.
anything, just say he's got it. It was
He's got a trinket, featherfall. Come
Not nothing like that.
Come
Nothing,
on.
yeah. Nothing like that.
Tibbs don't have any.
He doesn't have any special
He
magic.
don't. No, but he don't have any rope.
No,
That's what I was looking for.
because he wasn't really geared up for this. He come to bring the boat, and we worked.
The boat that he has got is only the length of a garrote.
Yeah, but he's doing the things guild. And by the way, when you see him smirking two faces, he's running that guild implicitly. You would have thought this.
Don't I have a sending stone that's left at the guild?
You do.
Right.
You do. He's left it there. They've got a sending stone for Rakastas as well. And they've got many walkie-talkies.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
all over us now.
What
We
an
haven't got enough
ingenious
rope then.
idea that was from me.
What about using the vines? Are they still there?
Yeah. So
Miss Gousenwood, I suggest maybe we put our hands in our legs either side and we lower ourselves. And Tibbs is going to put himself into and put his hands in his feet either side. And what would you like? Acrobatics for that?
After
Tibbs, have you looked down yet?
I'm gonna just totally not make you roll dice for this and
Yeah.
totally take control of this. After a while, as he's doing it's fine, but then it quickly opens up, and where it's in the dark, he doesn't quite see, and he falls.
Yeah.
And having fall, you hear this. Hang on, and he's going fast, and he seems to slow down. Magically, we've seen him, and he's falling still, but he's getting slower and slower and slower. And you hear him scream. It's really awkward. "Ah!" As he falls in, you're like, Tibbs, ah! And it seems to go on for ages. At this point, he hasn't realised he's slowed down because he's in complete blackness until you start panicking, or Newt panics, and getting the lights to sort of hang around him, and you can just sort of see Tibbs doing he's like,
I'm falling slow.
and Tibbs is now looking up, and you can see like so he's talking over, so ah!
I just lean over the hole and the shadow's going, "You never mentioned you could fly."
I can't, sir.
Okay, there's some sort of magic.
That's a very good impression then. I commend you, sir.
He splashes
Arcana?
into the water for 14 points of damage if you want.
Okay.
Just all of a sudden,
Yeah,
it
result
speeds
Can I
up.
do an Arcana
You can.
check?
You can.
For Tibbs,
It's 14 points of bludgeoning damage. So
19.
Can you do
No,
an acrobatics
sorry.
in that to see if he just lands perfectly, or at least attempts to?
18.
18, yeah.
What does he know from the Arcana?
I don't know, it's his brain still intact.
But it's definitely realises it's magic, and in his mind it simulates the passage into the underworld.
Tibbs shouts up and goes, Miss, sir, there seems to be some kind of magic spell. I was falling, but I wasn't. It's like you was floating.
Like they wanted you to land. Whoever did this.
It's like they wanted me to land gently.
Safely
But-
alive.
My belly flopped. And now we've got a stomachache.
How is it?
15 points of damage, yeah.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
God, pencil.
Oh, no.
Pencil.
Pencil. What are we all
So
doing?
how far down does this magic start?
Pretty much as soon as you go into the...
And it just cuts off now 20 feet for the bottom.
Pretty
Just to give you a little bit of a kick.
It was
up the
pretty
arse.
much, that's why it got kicked in, yeah, at the end there.
So we could lower down on the ropes that we've got, and we could tie the vines together until we hit the magic.
I suggest you just jump.
Just try.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're psychopath.
Okay, so we all jump
I
in.
think it'd be tips. Can you take your models for me? No, here's your model.
Where are my percentiles?
Oh, I've got a tiger here. Is all the animals jumping as well? I'd love it.
So bad.
Or are the animals stand above?
No, because I'm not a great fan of being ambushed. So,
All the animals jump in. Draco has a great time floating
Think you're
about.
a bloody animal.
Yeah.
Everything's changing.
He's
We-
floating about. He's having a lovely time.
Could you do me a favour?
I was trying to
flipped over.
racking my brains how to get away with not taking any damage. from that
Needs
drop.
not flipped over, so it needs to be folded on that side, but wider.
Oh, okay, the water.
Your broad side and go in that way across from it. Yes. You might have to move shit.
And watch the confusion just kick in.
Come on, Shell, fuck's sake.
Get it together.
Oh, what a, oh my god.
You miss me.
Oh. That's it.
Was there any way of doing that without taking any damage?
Getting to where we are now.
Featherfall.
Have we all
I would
got
imagine.
damage doing
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah, everyone
but
takes
I'd
14
imagine.
points of damage now.
So we all
It would
take
be
14
a spell that maybe
damage.
Shell had,
Yeah.
Much.
or
I wondered
some
if
kind of
Shell's right.
trinket,
Just use the vines and all the
trinket
sudden-
that we had.
Yeah.
Because I imagine there was a. I would think what happened. Well, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you feel like it, that as you jumped or dropped yourself down, there was an area of featherfall that let you float.
Yeah.
Effectively,
and then it
yes.
stopped, and then you'd drop into the
Drop
water.
the last little bit. Yeah, that's
They-
effectively what happens. But as Tibbs, with our Tibbs Arcana check, he can make me tell that wasn't designed to kill everyone.
No,
But maybe it was the guy that installed his first day. They got the little bit at the end.
featherfall all the way to the water.
The budget run out.
Kev, I feel like you're cheating by making me play so many characters.
No, it's just what you get if you're away from it.
Glad you're back. Yeah,
Yeah.
glad you're back. You play them, so I don't have to. Anyway, so, almost there.
Oh, that's door country.
Oh,
Almost there.
door country.
Yeah.
We get fed up with all
We haven't seen.
Do you know what I still regret? That you weren't here for the one where I did so much MacGyvering. Do you remember that? Where I
Oh,
did
yes.
all of the traps on the doors that I set.
That was brilliant. And they're still there, by the way.
Yes.
Every you go back to Saltmarsh,
And with
that's
the
almost
boat,
like a total
with the
smuggler's
boat,
zone.
where I pushed the boat out, yeah, and we're just take our boat in.
That's still all there. That is still all there.
drowned all the sailors.
Yeah. Cool. The Tempest rises on the wall. Couple of dicks, yeah.
What I'll do is I won't put this cave continues around here. I won't put it there so far. Yeah.
Why?
Just because it blocks your line of sight, kind of thing. So I'm going to have Tibbs splashes in there.
As gracefully as possible.
What would you like athletics for him to swim to the side?
I shall give your description there, and I'll just have this as the...
Draco just goes there.
No,
'cause
no,
he-
you're not
no?
there. No, you're not there yet. Just
Oh,
tips,
we're not?
you're still
Just
falling.
tips?
You're
Oh, we're still
falling.
falling.
He's
Okay.
going to try and swim over to here.
I'll give you a little description first. So where he's in, so you can see a corridor that slopes gently upwards, coming from here, from his knowledge, from his vantage point. And you can see, looking above, there's the 200 drop at the hole. And there's a natural ledge in the southeastern corner of this chamber. And on the ledge is a crude slab of stone soaked with blood.
How far
Okay.
away is this ledge from
The
where-
rest of the chamber, your Tibbs falls into some warm, turbid water and sort of soupy mud.
Okay.
And there
I
is
rolled
more.
an 18 for his athletics to swim to the side.
Still not yet.
Okay.
There is more mud in the northern part of the room and more water to the south, if that helps. And the water mud is about 5 foot deep. The muddy area is 5 foot deep. So Tibbs has landed and he maybe begins to swim, but then he sort of looks around as his eyes adjust to the gloom and the light is still shining through. He sees the most horrific thing that he's ever seen in his life and just begins to scream. As you're falling, you hear the scream of fear.
Sounds like it's day to day.
What he sees is a mermaid-looking thing. Has a towel. It seems to be quite drowsy though, but it has like a towel. But the bottom half is like a fish. The upper half is like a human. So at first, in his mind, he's thinking, "Oh, merman, maybe Mero. They're quite monstrous." But then the face comes up, and it's quite big. It's bigger than anything else, and it has tentacles come out of the face. I don't have the actual modern significance of come out. There's a head
Wow.
with
Okay.
tentacles coming down. And it has the tail is free fluted, and it has and the mouth underneath of the tentacles part is kind of like a sphincter like mouth that
Sphincter.
opens up and convulses.
You having flashbacks from a bad day?
What's happened is
Rob. Jesus. Jesus.
He's been around.
so the water. Why the water is? I don't know if you want to know why the water's warm when it should be cold.
Because
You know-
that creature's pissed in it. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You wish you didn't start that description, don't you?
There's been a lot of volcanic activity lately caused by storms that have been raging upon the island that has caused volcanoes. You saw one earlier on last session when you travelled past volcanoes, and I said, "Oh, there's volcanoes to the south east."
Can we?
It's all working out lovely for me.
Can we? Can we have a quick break?
I'm going to pause it. Start recording straight away. So we have Cobra, and it is this moment when you splosh around 15 foot around Tibbs.
You haven't turned it back on.
Oh, what, me?
Oh, no, it's recording. Yeah.
Right.
It's me, I dropped down.
Everyone, all together, you all jumped in together. So you
Right. You mentioned a ledge. I don't want to take that damage if I can avoid it. Right. I rolled when you were gone. Shell witnessed it.
6.
Went to Gibbs
yeah.
doing stuff.
The dice is actually there, I haven't moved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I'm dropping and I start accelerating again, you said something about a ledge.
This here.
Right. I'm going to misty step with my boots to teleport to the nearest thing that doesn't cause me damage. I would
Yeah.
drop on top of the creature, but a D4 isn't worth it because it is a 6, which means I do the force damage. It's only a D4, so it's like I'd rather just do the Superman's like the superhero drop
Sliding.
instead.
So that does that mean Walker's on the ledge there?
Yeah.
Draco
and Newt are going to be there because they would have flown.
They
as
can
soon-
hover. They can hover above.
Yeah, so they're over there.
Yeah, I ain't taking no bloody full damage.
So you've
You
missed
are.
you stepped away, are you?
I have missed a step, yes. Are you putting out as a standard damage for Shell, or is there a roll involved for that? How much
No, it's
damage?
just 40 points of. What's the word I'm looking for?
Full damage?
Bludgeoning damage. Okay. Have you ever seen anything of this creature's like before? Like in, I can't remember if I've shown you the. If you've ever got to be. So the problem with doing this over. I'm
Are
going
you
to
talking about the character?
What about in the book
I'll ask.
that Galfenwith's got?
That is yes, thank you. You have seen it before.
Yeah.
I
Thank
think
you.
it was probably what Anirothel transposed from High Elvish.
It is.
Yeah.
You've seen this picture before here. I've shown you this picture in the book before here.
Yes,
That
you
is what
have.
this thing looks like. So in that book, you recognise this as something called a cobra, which are thought to have been now eradicated from history. But apparently one still lives.
And of course, we have to find him.
These were
It's us.
worshippers of the Great Old Ones, which if you're being tasked to close that portal with, just I'm doing this as a reminder, it's been,
Yep.
even though it's only a few sessions, this has been over many months of play for us, so just go dark for the purpose of the cavern. And let's roll for initiative, obviously. Oh, I just turned
Dice is back to sucking again.
21.
Oh, well, that
It's back to sucking. My dice haven't stopped sucking.
yeah, you can keep
Have a guess.
sucking.
It's not the suckiest suck that's ever sucked, but it's his next door
It is
neighbour.
on the line.
2.
It is a 2. So a 4. I get a 4. So what have you got, Gelfwood?
21.
Walker?
11.
Um, 19.
Okay.
Wait, I'm not
Is
finished.
that Tibbs?
You're a +4. Something like that.
19 and 21.
Cool.
And Tibbs. That's right.
Oh, you're awake, though.
Oh dear.
Tibbs
Oh, there's food
is
downstairs.
13.
Room. Did he not go downstairs?
No.
Tibbs is 13.
He did, however, hear you. He knows that word. But suddenly he's now interested about over here. Come on, Elsie, what are you doing?
So it's actually Gelfwood first. And I go last because today my dice hate me.
What is that roundabout called?
What roundabout?
Livingston Circus.
Yeah.
Okay, so caverns. So this thing is dozy, but now it's seen you'll splash in and land. It is now its tentacled maws have attracted to your locale.
Okay, fireball. Maximum level. So I've just, that noise was me just dropping the
It's
dice.
right.
It's all going to be, it's all the same now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all basically.
Right.
So 6,
Both are
7, 8, 9,
You just live in
10.
that.
Okay.
I love the look of what are you planning?
board. 27, 28, 29, 31 points of damage.
What? Do I have to either save it?
What?
Yes.
Just
Right, I'm not using that dice. Blue dice. I've not used you
If
today.
you pass, you get half
generally
that.
sounds surprised. That's actually happened.
So it'd be 16.
And it's a con save, isn't it?
Yeah.
I found that.
So that's 31 points of damage.
Morning.
For now,
As the fire crashes into him, it instantly shakes his dozy state off of him and it roars into action.
Does he look like he's in any sort of pain?
For now.
Bother him?
Probably mildly annoyed.
Over to Walker.
Did it bother him at all?
No.
Is he singed?
He's got fireball, yeah, and that's going to bother people.
Right, so it's coming in from the edge, and everyone, apart from me, lands in the middle, pretty much. Accurate?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry? So,
It's moving in from the far side, and everyone's landed in the middle, apart from me. Is that accurate?
that is complete accurate depiction of.
I haven't moved yet, so can I swim away
Yeah,
now?
just
You
do
can
your
swim
movement.
at half.
So I've what to about there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because you don't have a swimming proficiency on it. So
Okay. I suppose you've got to save your asses again. Right, let's go and rinse the inventory. I was only wondering, it's just like going, oh, has it got any closer to them? Because that would have been useful. Only mildly.
Oh, hang on. Tell a lie. I had advantage against that saving throw, so he passes that.
So that's 16 points of
Oh,
damage.
too late now, moved on. Schoolboy error.
I was reading this as I'm going along. I haven't even looked at it.
Right, that's one. Actually, no, it's solid. Yeah, I've got 8 of those left.
So yeah, do you want the description of this one? Probably of mine.
Yeah,
So,
go on.
This slimy human-like creature has a torso, a pair of webbed arms, and a smooth tentacled head with a sphincter-like mouth. On its elbows and shoulders are minor curved spikes. It has large black bulbous
I don't
eyes
think
at
it
the
will
top
ever
of its
not be
head.
funny.
Its hindquarters end in a muscular, free-fluted tail. Each flute
Ironically, with
ending
no
in
skin,
a
but-
Yeah,
curved,
say free swing.
ripping claw. So they're quite monstrous.
Okay. Well,
As a person, as a human in the real world, I know what this is. It's a star spawn. Yeah.
Effectively, yeah, it's a D&D version of it. So I'm really leaning into it.
I like it, it's good. And it's the perfect place for it.
it's 15 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit, so...
Not lying to you again. No, it's actually 10
Why?
because of sharpshooting.
Oh,
that
okay.
then misses.
Yeah, I figured
So
it
you're... Is it an arrow you fire?
Yeah.
So the arrow whizzes past and you hear it clink in the back of the cave behind it.
Just like, son of a bitch. Right, that's it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I've already done my superhero pose and that as I've dropped down from
Yeah.
57 successfully.
Was it the blade?
With the damage.
The blade.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
a 6. Yeah, I rolled a 6, so I also got the force damage come out and that to shake all the dust up because there's no enemies. And then I just missed an arrow. It's just like, damn it. Fine, you're going to get an acid arrow instead then.
Sure, yeah. It's a living creature now.
That's better. Well, I'm doing sharpshooter regardless because I need to apply some serious damage and suck up what's a lot of time now. So that's 24 to hit, minus 5, 19.
19 will hit it. Will it?
Right.
It will definitely hit it.
Yeah.
Normal damage.
Thank you, what was this
Okay,
one?
yeah.
Oh, this is me.
So that's a 5. 5 plus 7, so it's 12. Plus 10, so it's 22 points of damage.
Oh, go on.
And I've lost the d4s.
Nice.
Does normal, piercing damage, roll. 2. Damage turn. It takes 2 turns of acid burns.
Any kind of sneak attack?
No, that's what I was wondering how close it was to it. I think it's got to be within 5 feet, so I can't negate that.
It's got 2 turns of acid damage, yeah?
2 turns of acid damage. For each of these turns, the target takes an additional 1d6, and I assume I roll that on the things I
On the
was
thing,
doing.
each turn, yeah.
Did we do you taking a level in rogue because you did training on the rooftops?
Yes.
Yeah. With Ali.
Oh, I've lost the arrow. Are we...
So I was throwing that camera
You've
all
lost
over
the
the
arrow?
place.
I've got it
Got the cable.
Are you moving?
I didn't realise we were on that camera.
Sorry, that's the...
Oh no, I spun it all around the room and that, trying to get the cable off me.
Elvis, phone and
Oh, well.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Elvis, stop ruining the
So
atmosphere of the dark.
right at the end, and he's just like,
I'm sorry. Otherwise, he would want to get on the table.
Okay, so over to Tibbs now.
Oh, Tibbs, really?
I'll try and keep it.
Where is
that all
Tibbs?
right?
Yeah, that's
Tibbs is
That's
right in the
fine.
water next to it, isn't it?
He is, yeah.
Tibbs will pull out his javelin
He loves his javelin.
with the rope still attached to him, and it's tied on. And yeah, she's a big beastie. Let's take her down. And he rolls.
he's going to do an octave or something eventually straight.
Plesiosaurus has a ring in it. What's this thing got in it?
22.
That hits.
1d6 plus 5. That'll be 6, 11.
11 points of damage.
Yeah. And he's now got it embedded in it with the rope attached. Can a bonus action wrap a bit more round him and start to hold?
You can try an opposed athletics check. So
Yeah,
you can
sure.
kind of fling on.
Tibbs rolled on that one.
He does not do that. He does not do that. And no,
He wraps it around himself.
there's no penalty for.
I really hope he wraps around and goes, I got this.
Yeah.
And it gets pulled on.
In the dark, you can't see it at the moment because Newt's flying around, flicking around, panicking is causing panic. So the lights aren't quite there. So he thinks he's got it. He hasn't quite got it just yet.
Why's Newt panicking? Settle
This is-
down, boy. Settle down.
It's his.
It's only a monster from the deep.
Yeah, it's only from ancient times. I don't want to do that though.
Hello.
This foe is beyond any of you.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Fly,
And
you
why are
fools.
you doing
It's only a
it?
challenge.
And why are
though.
you doing it?
Okay, so it's now Kopu's turn.
Copro. Who's Copro? Is that the cabin boy?
Yeah.
The guide.
Oh, you've got Sailor Boy.
Mm,
Who's
He
in Sailor
is.
Boy?
Save the point.
he's just a sailor boy.
Yeah, he's only got 4 hit points. I don't think he'll skill involved.
And you say Captain Oil.
Well, you could sacrifice him by making him bravely swim.
You know what happens when you like?
I'm going
Oh,
straight.
Tibbs is
ballistic.
right. No, Tibbs didn't. He just javelin. Didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sailor Boy now I think is not exactly the best of heroes, and I don't expect him to actually go into combat. I expect him to run away as far as possible. Just on what he probably would do.
whoever wants to move him, move him.
Roll if you're unsure. Roll percentile.
Yeah.
And like the higher the percentage, the more chance he is that he's brave. Yeah.
Give yourself a target number.
What was
lost
This-
his 10.
This guy
I
will
just
run.
want just the unders. Yeah,
What?
Just
You
the
want?
100, 40.
40?
Yeah.
I'd say he's probably scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
I was giving
wisdom or
60.
intelligence
I was giving
saving roll.
60.
Wisdom saving. Wisdom.
And if he fails it, he moves away full speed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I do it.
Do I roll that one? So I got to find a bloody under twice.
I don't know.
Now, so I've mixed
You're
my
the
2 dice up
GM.
now.
Kev.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I know
you
you love.
wanna
I
play
know
so
you love
much.
my help, but
No, I like things like this. Because it's not me. This is almost deciding what you're doing with the
Yeah.
character. So I'm
I
fine with
reckon.
however you end up saying result, what
I reckon a
character's got him.
wisdom or intelligence saving. Is
I'll tell
he
you-
wise enough to know to run away,
Yeah.
or is he intelligent enough to know to run away?
I think he's just literally
On a
just
saving.
having a full-blown panic attack. He's already damaged.
Well, do the saving throw though, and we'll see.
Some 19 actually.
19.
based on.
So he, can I?
Yep.
I would say he knows this is dangerous and he needs to.
Yeah.
He does not want to fight.
This is
it.
almost
He'll be
you
dash-
describing
he'll be
how you
dashing.
can control your own.
Yeah, yeah.
sea,
He'll
so I'm not getting
be
involved with-
dashing out for the nearest, like, get out of the water for
I
starters.
think the lowness of the percentile is he's not going to attack. If it was higher, he would. But he on the save, he knows I'm not doing this. I'm
Yeah.
running away.
So screw this, I'm out. He wants to get out of the water for a starter.
So how far can he move back, Kev?
He's got 30 feet of movement, but
yeah.
he's going to dash.
So
But
that's
that's
gonna-
half
Is
because
he-
of water.
is he-
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
Question mark?
So that's 15.
Or is it 20?
It's
and then-
15.
Aim for this. It's difficult terrain. So it's
Yeah,
mud.
so
So
It's
it's
sailor,
half.
so
half,
as
yeah.
soon as it's been in the
And
water.
it's
What's
swimming.
Here.
Yeah, it's that one.
That one.
I think it's that one.
No, your first one.
Hey.
No, that's,
Excuse me?
it's
Oh, is that one? Oh, this is the guide.
That's just guide.
Yeah.
He's
get
almost
to
a
the
token.
shore.
You can just
Yeah.
move him wherever you want.
Yeah, he'd be trying to pull himself out of the water. That'll do, yeah.
Okay.
Where
Hang on, wait a
is?
minute, wait. Seafarer.
I think-
Sailor is considered proficient in
That was
vehicle
that
water.
turn.
He might have a
so
swimming. Does he have a
Coffin was
swimming?
that turn.
He doesn't actually use the word swimming, but it's
No,
proficient
it's
with
in the
vehicles,
movement.
Yeah,
No,
water
speed.
vehicles.
On the speed. If you've got a swimming thing.
Oh
it's
no,
speed.
no,
Yeah.
it's just speed. It doesn't say nothing.
Okay, so with this, the creature roars.
Yeah.
It's going to slam into tips.
Okay.
Elvis, settle down, boy.
This is almost like he raises a claw. Yeah. So it's, even though he's got arms, it's not what he attacks with. It's his tail that's
Yeah.
whipping round.
Okay.
So that's 7 plus 6. That's
Tibbs is 15.
15. Okay, so the first tail flips round, doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 20.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Okay.
now he starts.
Roll on the crit table.
Oh
Now he starts rolling.
We rolled.
no. 88.
88. Got so much paper.
Reduces opponent's AC to 1 until armor healed or repaired.
I've got a pencil.
Yeah. So his AC is 1 until you repair stuff. So, okay.
It's
that's
1.
Just 1. So it doesn't do any extra damage though, so that's
No.
okay.
It's just a very, very soft target.
It's a very squishy soft target. But he takes, as that rips into his Irendi naval war gear, 9 points of slashing damage. Larger swing feature.
Has he essentially ripped his coat and destroyed his coat? He's very happy.
And he's grappled. You can escape
Okay.
with a DC check.
On my turn.
I think you can do it.
Minus how many damage?
9 points
9
damage.
points damage.
Okay.
You roll now. If you
Oh,
like.
right,
You
okay.
can have his escape now.
Isn't he still getting acid damage?
This creature will on next turn.
What's my is it a strength save?
Strength save, yeah.
Yeah, we're at the end of it, so when it comes
That would
around
be
again.
16.
Okay, yeah. So this tail thing wraps around, and Tibbs is obviously thinks it's almost in the irony if he thought he had him grappled, and now all of a sudden he's like, and he sort of bats it off. And as he bats it off, he sees a third tail whipping and misses that. As he's batting off, he kind of wishes round. He's like, no.
Okay.
As he's doing
Screw
that,
you.
suddenly the maw is upon him, and
The sphincter.
the sphincter right in his face, and no, that he misses that as well. Bloody, he's dodged 4 attacks. Quite. I know his armour is dropped, but that could have been a lot worse. I'm not that upset anymore.
Is it?
Well, no, do this
But-
did you, right?
When you've, even though, guys,
Yeah.
even though you think that
Yeah.
Tibbs has come out of this okay, you're suddenly realising this thing's a beast, and my arrow is
Broken.
broken. You'll glue that back on later on. And probably the strongest thing you've ever faced in our game so far. This thing is, if some sort of, but at the same time you realise there was some sort of divine power looking after you, some sort of immortal maybe guiding you every roll, because that should have ripped Tibbs to pieces. That what I just did there.
Just like casually.
Are you pointing at me?
I am not. So
I'm trying to figure out not to kill the entire party.
But yes, this is it. I'm actually now generally worried about it. Even though I rolled bad that turn.
All of a sudden the dice have changed to TPK.
But that's all it's going to take. And you're wading the water at your lowest ebb, and then where you are definitely, and where you are from behind you, from the door that you've noticed behind, a blade comes through the door, lit in red. Almost like lightsabers. As the creature comes towards you, there is another blade that comes through that door in red, fiery red. Lighten up, and there is another blade that comes through in green.
Where are we going?
Through that door there.
Through that door now. I've seen these two go past me, and so like, and the green one goes, how close did that go past me?
And is it my go? You hear echo around the chamber, and it feels, to you it feels like the ancients. To you it feels ethereal and otherworldly. You both get a point of inspiration, so you get D6.
Thank you.
That was bardic inspiration. And Anirothel stands between two Rakasta. One is very lithe and slim, with a flaming blade, much like Anirothel's.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, much like Anirothel's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see Anirothel with his flaming blade and his green blade. And there's one with an eye patch, and he looks like a mountain lion, but has a humanoid mountain lion. And he has a blade on fire and an eye patch. And you look the other side, you see one that looks like a white tiger, piercing blue eyes in plate mail, silver trimmed with gold, and a big war hammer that he pulls out, and he's probably about 6'7", built like a brick shit house. Huge.
Have you got
And he
that
pulls it
smug look on your face as I turn?
As you
See, what the
turn,
hell was that?
I found myself a new crew.
I turned around and went, where the have you been?
As you always get.
All this time you can still hear the song, even though Anirothel's not singing it, he's just speaking to you. You can hear his voice singing the song, and it echoes throughout the cavern.
Put some on camera.
Yeah.
Um,
Play a moment.
And he just brandishes the swords and he goes, "Stay away from my friends." And that's my turn. No. Bardic Inspiration is bonus action, I think. Yes. Okay. Stay away from my friends. And you feel the room becomes stuffy and really tight and condensed. And out the end of the flaming sword,
Because I strike from
comes a strike of lightning.
And that was just like, for the people that watching at home with headphones.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry.
Don't worry on that.
And I cast Thunder Wave upon the beast. And I'm going to do that as all three of our turns. If I think that sounds appropriate. Yeah.
This is just a shame that not everyone got to shore yet, because we could end up just doing like the Avengers pose sort of thing.
Yeah.
all looking
Oh
at
yeah,
them.
we come through the door. I said to Kevin, it's the swell in Fellowship of the Ring. Da, 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 da.
What you're hearing now is like a tempest within inside this cave of thunder, lightning striking from.
How is our creature
Is this-
dealing with this sudden?
I will cast it
Native man
at level 2.
The creature actually, ironically,
imagine he's
you see the
terrified.
intelligence in its eyes. It's not just a mindless beast. You can see this is not normal. Once the sacrifices that drop down to it are normally somewhat.
I need you to do
Yeah,
a Constitution saving.
They don't have weapons.
It's doing the Batman thing.
What was
It's a
it?
victory
13.
thing.
I'm afraid the DC was 14. So you take
I thought it was
7,
lightning doing that last stage.
7 plus 8, so that's 15 points of thunder damage, and you get pushed back 10 foot.
Get away from tips. Don't care about the players.
How
for
in
tips.
Anirothel?
Yeah, that's the only
Get
thing
away
that you're
from
referring to.
Yeah. Players don't care about tips.
So I was expecting you to just go get away from my friend, and I just go, wait.
Is that your turnover?
That is it.
So much for taking tips over. Conversing.
You see the very thin life tabaxi that looks like a mountain lion. He pulls his flaming blade out, he swishes it up in style, and then he pulls it back and takes a pose. And the white tiger with the mallet is on the floor, and then he hosts it up. They're ready.
They'll act on your turn. Next.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Unless you want them back now. Because they were.
No,
they
I think that's enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
Galfenworth, if ever there was a time for you to use overpowered spells,
Go, rinse.
This is it.
Turns out completely
And
rinsed.
don't forget you've got that D6 of inspiration.
this is it. All the time you've been like, I'm going to use a level million spell. Like, it's a rat.
Yeah. The house is now gone. And you missed the rat.
He scampers off to safety. This is it. Do I have to make it in
What are you
saving
firing?
throws?
Yeah. Fireball maximum.
Maximum fireball. With a flourish. That actually was a D6 that was spinning
Is this
around. That
is this
last
a
one.
con save as well?
That actually was a 6
Constitution
on the
saving
D6
throw,
as
yeah.
well.
Constitution, I've totally felt this.
6.
That's quite a lot of
16,
damage just looking at it.
20, 25,
And
30,
the storm is raging on with being in the
36.
confidence.
Yeah.
40.
40 points of damage. That was a good roll.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
This thing
Nice.
is taking it because it's the strongest thing you've ever encountered. But
Whatever. Wow.
in this game so far.
Wow.
But I mean, maybe not as strong as the Spawn of Orcus. Maybe.
Or the dragon that are charmed.
It depends on your perspective on things. Like,
Yeah.
'cause frankly, it could be that thing in that bloody
It's the strongest thing we've ever fought.
Yes,
It's hard enough to kill it,
there's-
even though we're doing it.
Even,
Okay.
even the dinosaurs
That's
and
fun.
things. Yeah.
That's fine.
So,
The Spawn of Orcus may have been strong at Halloween. You weren't there for that, but you just smashed the mirrors to stop it. If you would have fought that would have.
yeah.
I'm just going to visit the little elsewhere.
Okay, so
And then he walks away.
is no, because Newt's out of action because he's done his colour spray. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
he
And
won't.
says,
He hasn't
so
got any slots.
Walker
now.
Okay, no near.
Walker.
Nowhere near that.
You've got, and you can control Sailor Boy in this turn as well.
So everybody's just running for the hills.
It'd be a shame if these turned out to be the jungle monsters you might face.
Foreshadowing.
Shadow is the future of this.
I've got to wait for him to come back.
Well, I hope not, because I'm rinsing my spells at the moment.
Well, don't forget you can have a rest.
I've got no
Sleep.
level 3s or 4s left now.
Do you know what? I
I'm only
completely
on
forget
2s.
about the fact I have spells in general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hail of
I just
Thorns.
barely ever use them. I really need to re-look at all this stuff from this guy.
Gosh, Hail of Thorns. Gosh, Hail of Thorns. Gosh, Hail of Thorns. How many extra attacks do you get with Hail of Thorns?
There are no extra attacks.
So if I-
I see what you mean.
How do I use Bardic Inspiration?
It just applies additional.
How do I use my inspiration die?
Just roll it with a thing.
See, it's
What do you
silly
mean,
things
roll
like
it with
Hunter's
a
Mark, I
what?
don't bother using it.
So I'll check with limbs. I don't know this, but I believe if you roll an attack, you know that you're plus 20 to attack. You roll your. It's like a an inspiration that you add that to your roll, I believe.
I could have added that to my roll.
I believe so. You will check
And
with
had
them.
more than 40.
I believe so.
Yeah, the Halothorn is an area effect attack for multiple
Oh, so,
targets.
yeah,
it,
alright.
it does actually apply, as far as I'm, and we've always played it like that, it does not actually apply to the target.
Do you know I made these vines for that combat we did in above the temple. These will now be used for when you cast Halothorn to that.
That's just, what the hell are you doing there?
Yes. I'm going to place them there.
Are you seriously going to do that?
Yeah, every time we cast Halothorn.
Oh, right, I see what you mean. I thought you were going to make some enemies for you.
Yeah. No, they'll be there. You have.
Yeah, they just don't do anything essentially to the actual.
So what does
target.
Bardic Inspiration do?
Do a d6
To
Just apply to the damage.
to give to any roll
dice
you
roll.
want.
Any
Oh,
die.
okay.
But there we go. You could have done D6
Which I
damage
think
or-
is appropriate.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's
that.
lovely. No, I didn't know how to use it.
And that's why I laid the seeds earlier of him singing this song, because it was like when he appears,
Cool. Okay.
It
That's
it
great.
echoes round the cavern, and you're like, that's an Anirothel, and you fight with a little bit more.
I look back over at you, and just as I've just seen you
Sort of
guys
see the
doing your stances because you just can't quite help yourselves.
Yeah.
And you got your friends either side of you, your new friends, and you're a little bit too superhero posy, like as in like bad movie version.
I think maybe Anirothel has actually got his back to you with both his blades, and he's just looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, and you just see me just literally put my hands in both sides of my coat and just pull out 2 pistols. Just go, I can match that. And I'll just turn it at a silly angle as well.
Okay.
This thing is probably very angry now because it's like, you are not taking me seriously anymore.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see how bad this goes. It's gone very bad.
Oh my god!
You rolled the inspiration.
I feel I'm okay.
Because you can add the inspiration after the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can choose to use your inspired dice to.
Yeah.
We're talking about 16 and 14
You can combo
on here.
it.
And
I don't know
what its
that
AC
you
is.
can know if it's a successful result
No.
before.
You gotta
But
tell
if
me
you feel like you need to
have you
add
rolled
it,
both combat dice together?
Those are both hits, yeah, for each pistol at the same time.
Right.
Basically,
Let
it's
me
one
resolve the
doing. It's a single
first one.
target.
I'm going to take 16 as your first one. You aim your pistol at it,
I can't. Yeah.
and there is the echo around the cave as the pistol shoots, and it splodges into its bulbous head, and ichor comes out and splats around. That is a hit. Roll for damage.
what did you roll?
I fire both at the same time.
Yeah, I'm doing one at a time.
Oh, yeah, just doing one at a
what
time.
So that was a 16.
16.
The 16
Yeah, 16.
hits. That's how I'm giving you my clue.
That's a D8. Don't put that there.
I feel
I
this
just
will
really lost my
probably-
D4. I had it on standby the
And
entire
then-
time just for the guns. and now I've
Thanks for
moved
letting
somewhere.
me have such a heroic entry.
That's a 12. Oh, there you
And
go.
we'll
Found
go
it.
back
Found it.
out the temple next session, kind of thing.
Sounds great.
So 5, so
Unless you all
19 points of damage at the first
thank you.
round to the hit.
We are not
Okay.
going to die.
I know.
And so I can use this
on
for
a,
anything.
On a person
Yeah.
outside the game level, I know what
So
this
it's
does.
19.
Eighteen.
Oh, nearly. What's the top one mean?
Okay, how do I roll a dice on
What's the-
damage on the
what-
DM?
There's a reason I've
what's
turned
the
up
top
right
one mean
now.
on these dice?
There's a reason I've turned
that
up
is a
right now
6.
That's a
with
6.
friends.
Because we
So that's 25 then.
Liam and I designed these dice, and we
Yeah.
wanted that to be a 6.
I didn't want to go
Yeah.
rotating it all around in front of you.
That's an
now, 'cause I
extra
just
6
kept-
points of damage, yeah?
Yeah, so it's 25 total off the first
Yeah.
first round, or first
Okay.
gun. I'm just so glad I didn't end up rolling
Is
a
he
1
still
and pull it
getting
out in my
acid
hands.
damage?
Oh yeah, roll for your acid damage. This round
I didn't know if
acid
it was on
damage.
its turn or just the start
No,
of the round.
your turn.
Is it my
So-
turn or start the round?
Start your turn. I do it start your turn because it's easier. 'Cause you
So
roll
you've got
damage.
your
Okay.
second gun and acid damage, yeah?
Yeah.
This is D6, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes my life easier.
Oh, that's a 6. All of a sudden, all the dice are coming out.
Okay, so you took it from this monstrous so far. You've taken
Right.
it from this monstrous death-dealing beast, and it's looking mighty crippled at the moment. No, don't put the curve in
Sorry.
the
There's
atmosphere.
all
of
these
the,
flashes
yeah.
going around.
Sorry, the wind was blowing it. I was trying to shoot it better. Sorry.
There's 14 on the other one I threw.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, so this is the second round. It's a miss.
lighting on the box.
Your
'Cause I
dice of
haven't-
inspiration.
Oh, well done.
Use it.
I think it works in my character, frankly, in the second one, Rissy. I'm being too cocky.
You need to use your dice of inspiration.
So what I would
otherwise we're
say
gonna
is-
die.
It just gives me a reroll anyway, so you haven't got.
If, So what
It
happens?
gives me a
You
chance to
fire,
do it
and it
again.
looks like this one. For some reason, it looks like your aim is slightly to the left before you pull the trigger on that 14. If you're rolling it, you then pull the gun back round and.
And I make it even worse because I don't actually readjust my aim. I just instinctively just pull the trigger instead because I just roll 4 on that.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
that just goes even wider than before.
Sucky inspiration dice. I demand upgrades.
I'll have that back. And go.
2 rounds.
Who is in charge of tips?
Me.
Does anyone want to do salty sailor patches or anything first, or are we keeping patches out of this?
He is still running for the nearest door.
Yeah. We're
Patches
keeping that
is
as
just running over here.
Tips is like because he knows he's seen this thing up close. He knows.
I could use.
Horror.
Would you like
Use
Tibbs
my
to
movement.
do some kind of wisdom check or intelligent?
I haven't
No.
used my movement
He
yet.
knows this thing is a thing from the ancient
Oh,
past. You know it.
Hang
I
on,
didn't
hang on.
move.
You didn't use your movement.
I didn't use my movement.
Go for
My
it.
movement
So
back
we'd
in-
course you
be
can.
going, you'd be going for the shore anyway.
That's it,
Get out
yeah.
of dodge.
Is that all right?
Yeah, no, that's
That's fine.
no.
I
Feel free
didn't
to
want to
use
just.
things like
I
Just
didn't want to
yet.
just
Yeah.
move it.
Tibbs is going to use.
No one wants to be in the water.
He's going to use his action to swim
Tibbs is the
15.
maniac.
Yep.
1, 2, 5.
Yeah.
And then he's going to use bonus action to dash. And he's going to join in, and that's when the music goes. And the whole crew is on the beach.
I just like this impression because he's lost to his AC and that he's actually virtually
I'm gonna
naked.
move Drake
It's
back.
ripped all of his stuff off he has. Isn't it?
Tibbs is kind of carrying his armour. He's kind of dragged it behind him.
Yeah, the coat is
And
very
as
attached to
he
his-
reaches the shore, and this creature sort of gains on them, everybody just strikes a pose.
This creature comes up with one move, but then just as you think it stopped, it dashes into the Elfenwick and Ranger, drags itself upon the shore. And you realise it can move on shore as if it was some sort of Gorgon-esque
Now we can see all the swings.
snake naga type thing with its tail coming up and. Where is its movement on shore? Okay, not very fast, but it can do it.
So we'll just casually walk away.
Yeah. Disengage from combat and go, nah, I'll see you later. Peace out, bro.
Bleed out.
And over to Anirothel and the cats. We did roll for initiative, by the way. This is genuinely initiative.
It was very high. Anirothel.
Who thought Anirothel was coming in earlier on in the game? That's right at the end of the session.
Even me.
Yeah, even Anirothel.
Did you roll
Anirothel.
for the acid damage?
No, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he took more.
Sorry, I
He's
missed
got,
that.
he's got another round of
He's got
acid
another
damage
round,
to do, yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Anirothel
Plus 2.
flamboyance is with the blades, swirls them, cross up, types them down, and then he looks either side at his Rakasta companions, and I think you could both say there's a connection that has been made over the last week. They haven't seen him, and
I just start making signs. He's going.
they take either flank, and he heads straight down the middle.
I just put inappropriate hand gestures to you with a questioning look.
Caster boys are coming in. Cats are in town.
Do you have
As the lightning, as this
stats
is
for a? Yeah, go on.
No, exactly. The tempest is literally rising in this room as the.
And Anirothel's eyes are white, and you can see the little crackles of lightning. And what would normally be his quite greasy, dank hair is almost rising with the static in the room. Yeah.
Each
So-
Rakasta gets 2 attacks. If
Okay.
that's what you're interested in. Base
Okay.
Rakasta, don't think it's a,
I
it's a
wanted
PC
to
Rakasta,
know
so
for a hammer, a war hammer.
1D8, isn't it?
Is it? So you see
Let me
the big
check.
white tiger.
I don't want to shortchange you. I don't want to shortchange you.
A Warhammer's D10, I think.
Yeah, this. I mean, I don't want to
Yeah.
shortchange you on this. I think I may
It's
have.
a heavy weapon, isn't it?
I've gone.
I'm pretty sure it's D10.
That's 1D8 bludgeoning
Oh, okay.
as a
Must be
base
on something
war.
else.
Yeah, but I didn't want to shortchange you just in
No.
case.
I
remember a lot of things.
I'm thinking battle axe. So.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember what the spell is. It's a bonus action. It's a bonus action.
What you're realising now, other guys, as this is going on, this is not a Rakasta temple. This is not the temple you were looking for. So, Gargoyle
Right, Obi-Wan.
didn't lie to you.
I gave him the look.
It's
I
not the
didn't
temple
say.
you're looking for. Gargoyle didn't lie to you. It's definitely a temple, but he didn't know what a Rakasta was. He's just.
Okay.
But
As you see,
You could be doing the world a favour with this, because there is something still worshipping this thing that is sending, but going by your investigation of that thing above, the stone slab above, something's still slaughtering things to worship this. And there is a water portal open that's putting great old ones, potentially putting in monkeys. So this could be the end of the world that you're potentially stopping. This is probably our
Guardian or
most
something.
epic adventure ever because of this. There is stakes rather than rats.
as you see them, this trio
So we're
approach.
ganging up on it.
You see, Anirothel, he looks at the big white tiger, and lightning comes from his hand into the mace, the big warhammer, and he looks at the quite lithe mountain lion with the eye patch, and on his green flame blade, it touches the other blade, and although on fire, it gets more intense as they join the combat, and the big white tiger pulls the hammer around, and you see it, and you hear this big crack of thunder.
I was really surprised you weren't going to come up with a random.
And he brings it down, he brings it, pulls it down,
Quiet
bang,
thunder
on top,
thunder.
and he's going to cast, as a bonus action, he's cast Thunder Strike, which is a paladin spell, on the hammer, yeah?
Yep.
But for flavour, I've made it look like Anirothel's put the Tempest on it, and you're going to do 2 attacks with that, and that will be,
As
yeah, go on.
so, no, go carry on. 'Cause I'm just as you guys all rolled it in, the Rakasta rolls in. Fluffy, Battle Cat, suddenly gets almost inspired, and he's like up in his haunches. So he's
I
gonna.
didn't realise he's not evil.
He rolled.
He's jumped down.
He's jumped out. He's coming
No,
up
sorry,
behind
he's
you.
jumping down. He's jumping down. Where
I was
is he?
going to say.
Well,
I've got it.
15.
I've deliberately put him out of play on
You
this.
think with that, as he's falling down,
Yeah.
because he's not going to let you die, as he's realised, he's almost as he's realised you're in trouble, he's jumping down, you just see him, as you guys doing this, there's the roar of a saber-tooth jumping in from behind. And Sabertooth has inspiration due to the Rakasta doing in
Nice.
proximity.
So you see this big 6'7" white tiger, all this hammer that neither of you think any of us, apart from him, could lift. And it comes round and it crackles with lightning and thunder rolls out. And he got a 16 and a 17.
That's definitely going to hit.
Yeah. What was it? Damage?
Oh, D8.
D8. And he gets 8 and 8, what's that?
16.
16 points of thunder damage.
Okay. Okie dokie.
And then he gets 6, 8, 9, 10 points of thunder damage.
Oh, okay.
That's not the end of that turn.
Okay.
So you're back.
Well, I brought friends. And I've got to play the friends.
Yeah, that should be your tagline.
bought
That's not
friends.
the end. That's not the
I
end.
brought friends.
Don't need that camera out anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think you want to carry on killing it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah.
And then you see the other tabaxi with the, Rakasta with the eye patch. And he looks at you and goes, "Hello, my friends. My name is Dario Ferreira. I'm a
I just go, you've been hanging around doing too long, is it?
I am a Rakasta. The Garinistador.
Oh, Christ, now there's two of them.
We met your friend, Anirothel, live when before we come and help you. It looks like my friend Diego Lotoro Castale has taken care of this beast. Well, why not set it on fire, huh? And he just plunges his flaming blade into the head. I will roll his attacks. Oh, well, okay.
It catches fire right there.
They hit
A
it.
little bit of space.
It does
Much as I can.
2d8 plus.
Getting it too mad.
That does 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage.
And with
And
that,
then finally, as it sort of,
Fine.
Anirothel says, back to the dark that birthed you. And he does his attack. I'll do one. No. Okay. That is 14 plus 9. 20
Yeah, I think that is.
I don't think
something.
Yeah, comes above 16.
It's with it's got sneak attack. It's got flaming blade, and it's got rapier damage.
And all the dice.
It's 5 plus 4, which is 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Points of damage.
The creature just lies down and
Just got to the shore.
there's a stillness as it gives out one mournful yawn.
Crushes my tongue.
Battlecat jumps just out of the way as it splashes back into the muck and water and it sinks down. You feel you've defeated a great evil here today, but is this just the beginning, knowing that what the druid practice has told you about the portal opening up, and are there more of these creatures upon this island? Were you sent here by accident, or were you sent here due to the immortals pushing you this way to combat this great evil? Everyone levels up.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah. I won't level up to
No.
Rakasta.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
I'm a level
But,
10 now.
okay.
Are you 10 or 9?
Fuck yeah.
As-
I'm 9 now.
At this point, as these thoughts are obviously going through
You know what
everyone's
I'm taking,
heads,
don't you?
Yeah.
I just
And
start
it
wandering.
feels-
I was going,
it feels
no, I
out.
think you should start bad bloody luck.
Do you know what I'm taking?
Do I get any more spell slots?
It depends what you're leveling up. You're multi-classing. Are you leveling up Dragon Rider to be able to ride your dragon, or are you leveling up
yeah,
Wizard
can
to be
I
able
do
to?
that?
Full context, I'm a bard and a rogue, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm taking another level in a different class.
3 classes.
I'm taking cleric, temple of the tempest.
It's what we set up early, right
Yes.
back before we started this thing. Getting the.
Can I level up to a Dragon Rider?
You can level up your Dragon Rider. What? Walker, what you don't have to tell me now. Of course,
No.
we're
I'm
just.
very excited!
I'll go through it. I'm pretty much expired.
So we're level 10 now, are we?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Rider.
Yeah. I do enjoy what you just said. All these thoughts that went through everyone else's head. As I start walking and going, no, I'm pretty sure it's just our dumb luck.
Yeah.
I've got intelligence to 0. I am not having deep
You
thoughts.
may have some sort of a mortal looking over you.
Uh, well,
Almost from above the hole, you think, Walker, as you're saying this, as it's just my dumb luck. And you always hear someone saying, I'm glad I got that on video, and you recognise the voice. You think you hear Jasper's voice. You're not too sure. But the words mean nothing to you, of course.
Yeah,
But you
yes.
know-
Did only Walker hear that?
Yeah, boy. As he's saying, just my dumb luck, you hear Jasper going,
Or someone. It sounds like Jasper.
sounds like Jasper.
I am a domain of the Tempest cleric now, and I have Wrath of the Storm.
We have been building up this for many sessions.
And
Yes.
where are you? Just to
wonderful-
finish
yes,
this off, where are
what
you?
wonderful storytelling.
Yeah.
What wonderful comeback. This was.
And you're about to end the session, yeah?
Yes.
Just at the end of the session, let's do it. I was going to push it through, but nat 20, you get a slap in the back of the head going, where the fuck have you been?
Can I roll? Can I roll?
Right, to get
Can
around.
I roll? Can I roll?
You can.
Yes,
of
go
course you can while we're doing
So
this.
nat 20, and it's going to make it difficult.
Have an opposing roll.
I
Go on,
totally
have a sucky dice.
do
just for
not
once.
dodge it.
Just for once.
Take it. For once.
So you got one saw ear and the other ear hears that. Where the fuck have
Above
you
you
been?
hear Jasper's
And
voice.
in
You
the-
think in your mind you hear Jasper's going, "You're
And in the
welcome."
other ear,
Yeah.
me nagging, where the f have you been? Could have done with you
Yeah.
when we were meeting bleeding dinosaurs.
Literally got something otherworldly and that is dead over there, and your new friends are just seeing you literally being abused.
Off swannying about somewhere.
Tibbs is ecstatic, and he's like, "Don't worry, sir, I've left." And he's like,
He's already doing a report.
Yeah, he's like, you know that smirking Two-Face has got that guild ship shape, and there's refurbishments going on to the Fiend. It's going to look
Yes.
fire when we get out of this. Yeah.
It's all pink now from a recent film he watched, or an act, rather.
Has everyone picked what they want to do? I'm going to roll a d10 for my hit points.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go with cleric hit points at the moment.
Your hit points are the same.
And I've got plus 3. 3
Do my hit
plus.
points go up?
Everyone's hit points go up, yeah.
It'll be 3
I'll have to
plus.
sort out the damage I've got at the moment. But
I can use martial weapons and wear heavy armour now.
Yep. Yep, that's, yep.
Stealthy guy with heavy armour.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it will make sense.
Okay. I always assume it's going to make sense with you. This is
Okay.
Okay, Chef, just while we're on camera, you can roll because you're leveling up your
Fuck, I've got new spells. You're going to love this.
It's 1d8 plus your con modifier. Is your max hit points are going to be
now.
it's D8 dice.
You can see us leaving to that, can you? Cool. And it was just.
I've actually totally forgotten. Blue. No, yeah, that. Yeah, that's
If it wasn't going to
Okay,
happen,
1d8.
I wasn't going to take 10.
That's your constitution one.
I've got.
Are we still
We're still recording. I think.
Right,
Yeah,
so
we
we've
should.
got a
Yeah.
microphone right next to us.
We're
while
going
we're
to stop recording.
chatting
We're
about-
chatting outside the game now.
Constitution modifier.
Goodbye, everyone.
Like when
Goodbye.
Bye, we're all very excited.